Welcome, everybody, to session 66 of The End in the Beginning. It is fairly early for us, as today is moving day, finally.
It's 6 a.m.
It's 9 a.m.
No, it's somehow worse.
It's worse,
Yeah, that light's not on.
What? Okay.
Looking at that camera was just too easy.
Yeah. That worried me that the, camera turned off. But no, it's good. Yes, today is moving day, so this has to be the last time that you see this space. If not, I will. It is. We're just saying it is.
Ooh. It's the White Monster equivalent.
So right after the session, we'll basically just be packing up everything and bringing it over to the new place. But yeah, nothing will change for you guys. It'll just be a new space. Might sound a little different because I gotta tweak everything.
It's gonna tweak anyway.
I have to get everything set up in a week.
Got him.
And prep the session and edit the session. It's a lot. But yeah. So, what other news updates are there that I'm thinking?
Your dad starts.
Yeah. My dad's starting radiation like immediately after we leave this in 2 days. So, yeah, it'll be a lot of pain and uncomfort, but hey, he'll be fine afterwards. So, 8 weeks of misery for the next however many years he lives. Hopefully, another 40 at least.
No, 60.
60.
He's gonna be the oldest.
Live all the way to 100 at least.
Yeah.
100 is not the oldest man alive.
No, but he will be. He will be.
Yeah, what is the 120?
Something like that.
I'd expect around 120. Probably a little more. Anywho, to recap last session. Well, technically, the one before that. No, I'll go back to just the one before. So, the group got a text from Nero saying, Jake Broadford just texting me saying he needs some protection. So, the group went to go protect him. They went to Blancogo. He was like, I'll pay you $10,000 to protect me for 2 weeks. Someone was threatening my life.
2 weeks? We got it done in 2 days.
Well, yeah. One day.
Wow, I missed a lot of
No, he said that, and then the night
It was
of
that night.
It was that night that it happened.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it was a very...
he originally said, protect me for a month, and then Marmoria was just like, I don't know if we can do that. We got a lot on our plate. And he was like, fine, I'll pay you for 2 weeks, and then I'll pay you more if needed. And he was like, fine, we'll do some investigating, see what's going on. And then that night, Drakkar Lemoy showed up in Jake's house.
How inconsiderate.
Drakkar was furious and trying to explain things as he's just shooting every single one of them. Marth was sleeping through half the fight. Well, all of the fight.
7/8 of the fight.
7/8 of the fight.
Came in the last quarter and won it for us.
Drakkar was on his last leg. All of his allies were dead, and he was trying to shoot the last bullet into Jake. Actually, Jake did die once, didn't he?
Yeah,
you had to use
revival.
a revivify, yeah. So, Drakkar was trying to leave, and Marth woke up, walked in, was like, "What's going on?" And yeah, then I think you had one round of combat before.
Yep. Then Valgor killed him.
Valgor cut through his what's this, shoulder?
Clavicle.
Clavicle. Yeah. I was thinking of that muscle.
his body.
His body. Yes. I remembered to wear my mic today.
Good.
Which was infuriating last session.
I remember to wear my mic today too.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
So, once they killed Drakkar, Jake was very thankful. He paid them double, and then that morning, Valgor got a text from from what's his name, Entrillius, saying Nero got himself stuck in the astral plane again. Get here now. And they were all just like,
Should have left you there.
I took a good time in the closet. I miss it so much.
And so, yes, that leads us to Nero had a solo session the 2 days prior to that session where he was cleaning up in the Teflon castle, and then a red dragon showed up in the city, started causing chaos, and then 3 Githyanki showed up in the library that he was in.
Just the worst.
They were looking for a book that Willendon was holding, and so a fight started. They kept taking the book, getting the book taken back and forth, before eventually the Githyanki grabbed the book, and all 3 of them were plane shifting back to the astral
Why didn't
plane.
you just grab and teleport to him?
The book?
Yeah.
Well, so I wasn't the one. No, I'm not going to tell you. You get to watch the session. There's a reason why.
I was like, where in the world did he go?
There's a reason why.
That would solve it.
I was the one fighting the gift. Wolanon was the one trying to get the book back.
And so,
You know, fighter is better at fighting.
and so finally, as the Gith were trying to teleport or plane shift back to the astral sea, Nero was like, Willendon, grab on! And Nero grabbed on, but Willendon couldn't grab on in time, as they all just plane shifted to the astral sea. And then Nero was beaten to a pulp and tied to, actually there was no pole there. He was just tied up and put in like a little cave thing. And then
He was put in a closet.
he was put in a closet. So then the group was like, fine, we'll go get him. They got they got Willendon and Veilfar.
That's how we felt too. Fine.
Fine. Gosh, again?
Nero.
Hero. So they plane shifted to the astral sea. Did a whole bunch of things to ensure safety and stuff, and then they were Willendon teleported further than a mile away to get to Nero. So their telepathy was not working. But yeah.
2 sending spells later. Oh yeah, we're back.
2 sending cells later, Willendon banished the 2 of them back to the material plane.
Should have been the first thing he said.
I know. He was more enthralled that he was confused why the Gith didn't seem like they were.
And then we tried to visit the library.
Yeah. Then Marth
need
was
to
like,
talk about that.
we got some time, let's go visit the Library of Dreaming Pages. And Veilthar was like, alright, on first sign of danger, we'll teleport back. And they floated there. And there was a ship landing in the library with 20 Githyanki leaving it at the same time they got there. So Marth was very upset and they plane shifted back to Telflon. So that was the entire recap. And you guys you're back in Telflon. Nero brought Marth to the library and let him just play around, basically reading some books. But what would you guys like to do to begin this session?
We gotta go to Baintree for that amulet.
I'm so tired.
We're all tired. We don't get any rest.
Okay.
I mean, how many days do we have? 2?
1?
1?
Just 1 day?
I would like, you can sleep in my house once we get there.
Okay.
Entrillius says, Nero, it's been a while since you've checked your mailbox. Have you done that lately? It's been piling up. I figure you should probably
I have
go.
a mailbox?
Yes! You've had a mailbox this whole time. Is that why it's been piling up so much?
No, I just forgot. Yeah,
You had a mailbox?
Yeah, I knew that.
Well, just grab it before you
Can
leave.
I'm very tired and I just spent some time on another plane. Could you
I'll take
just
it.
show me where the mailbox is?
Yeah, he brings you to the
I'll
mailbox.
take all of his mail.
No, it's okay. I'll take a look at
There's a pretty decent, like, chunk of mail in this small little box here.
Look at that. There is a mailbox there.
Shingo, you take one piece out, the office.
I'll just start looking
And it's
through.
like super deep too, so all of it just comes sliding out.
Is there something you look for in particular? Or just got
I
all the
mean,
mail?
there's just so much mail in here, and a lot of it seems, well, you'd have to take a bunch of time to kind of open up every single one, read through them, and start.
Sounds like something to do when I'm going down for a long run.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Put it in the bag of holding.
You just put the bag of holding.
I'll help you read that.
I'm gonna read it first, so then, just in case it's sensitive material.
But as the Emperor,
You're not the Emperor because
I
I'm
am
back.
the Emperor.
I am back then.
No, I can make you not back.
That's true.
Just smack him if you get. Although.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, you'd have to roll a 4 on the die to do anything.
5% chance.
The Empress comes up to you and she just like she smacks you. Not dealing any damage, of course, but she smacks you and just says, "What were you thinking? Why did you grab onto them?"
Well, and grab on, but he did not grab on as well.
He had to have some time to process what you said. Why would you even do that to begin with? A book is not more important than your life or even Wollendon's life.
Did I die?
You almost did.
No comment. The book was important, and I wanted to make sure that we could have it back.
How important could a book be?
It talks
was-
about Honth and
It was just in my
Nerith.
library. I don't even have that important of books.
It's about Nerith and about Honth, and if there's a connection there. And if there is a connection there, then Honth may be a bigger problem than we have initially thought of. And I thought it would be beneficial to obtain that book to fully study it and understand its context.
You didn't even finish cleaning either.
My bad. Is Elena okay?
She's fine.
Good. Made sure to get her out of there as soon as I could.
I don't think she's mentally all excited.
We knew that, but
Gosh. Oh my goodness, that was...
fun,
No!
expensive to fix.
That was every problem, I guess, is a word to say for it.
How many of our soldiers did we lose in the dragon fight?
6.
Do you have the names?
We're making a list of that right now. That was reckless of you. There was no guarantee that Wollendon was even willing to come with you. And you just grabbed hold.
Correct.
You have nothing to say for yourself?
No.
I thought we came to a understanding.
You say reckless, I say selfless, but I guess it was a little bit of a misnomer, assuming that Will and Dad would just join me.
And you were expecting to be brought to Nerith,
Yes.
the city that hates you, your guts. Like,
I knew the risks.
they tried to kill you last time you were there, and you were peacefully entering their city.
I knew the risks.
That's what I mean. You knew the risks, and you still went along with it.
I thought it was worth it.
I don't even know what to say now. You're gonna give me a heart attack. This is getting ridiculous. How am I supposed to fall asleep at night when I know you could just be even leaving your friends here behind by just joining a group of Githyanki that were trying to kill you?
Yeah, that was really stupid. You know they're the
You're
worst.
biased. You're biased.
I tend to agree with that. With our last
He's
visit. With our last visit there,
I will admit I'm biased. He's not biased.
they weren't the
They weren't friendly at all.
They were not the best.
I knew the risks that could have been happening, and I decided it was worth it anyway.
From the sounds of it, Wollendon wasn't even certain that book had any information in it.
Correct. He didn't know what it would have.
And so you risked your whole life for a book that probably didn't have any sort of information that would be at all useful for you.
Correct. Now imagine what I'll do with something that does have the information.
Exactly! You are not helping your case here at all.
Mother, I think you're holding the rock.
What?
I'm gonna do a demonstration. I'm gonna pull out a rock. Squeeze this till it hurts.
Oh.
What?
The rock breaks. No.
Does it hurt?
It's too smooth. What?
Keep holding it.
What is this supposed to...
Holding the rock?
1 second, it makes sense in a minute.
In all
now
of my
dust.
1,200 years on this planet,
Hang on.
Okay, what?
I have been around since before rocks, and I have never
Okay.
heard anyone use the
Did
expression.
that hurt you?
Yes.
Okay. Now, open your hand up. Keep the rock there. Does that hurt you?
I still feel the residual pain from it.
Yes, I'm still
Okay.
in pain.
Switch hands. Does that hurt you?
Yes, but
No.
Okay. Why? Why does it not hurt you?
I can't just let go of my emotions for you.
I'm not telling you to let go of the emotions.
Well, that's what's causing me the pain.
When the rock sits there, right? It stays. When you squeeze it, it stays. Let go, and it'll stay.
it didn't stay.
I think she's just angry.
What? What's giving you that impression?
You dropped my rock.
But that one's alive, though.
See, it crawls
She
around.
didn't drop it. It jumped.
I got rid of those rocks. So otherwise,
Mark got rid of those rocks for you.
anyway, holding the rock is trying to control something you cannot control. Letting it sit to something is allowing it to exist.
So what's that supposed to mean in this context?
You're upset because I have a free will. And you are unable to control me, so therefore you're letting your lack of control get in the way.
Is there a spell we could put on him to keep him from going to different planes?
Not that I know of.
We should try to find him.
Or he just stops piggyback riding, tailgating some Githyanki to Tunerith.
Fine, next time we'll go to...
No!
But he didn't go to Tunera.
I didn't go to Tenera.
You are the worst at trying to comfort me in this moment.
You know who my father was.
I thought we raised you better than that.
You did.
Clearly not.
Everybody cantrips in the cast. Guidance.
These are making an attack roll. Or are they just ability checks? I expect you guys to keep him safe. Make sure he doesn't go do that again. Right? Yes?
I solemnly swear that if he does it again, I'll be with him.
That
I will do my
that barely...
best. I'll do my best to stop it.
That's the best I can do.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Didn't you make a promise to my other son that you still haven't made good on?
A lot has happened. You want to remind me what that promise was?
You don't even care to remember the promise that you made to my dying son? And now you're just making yet another promise to stay with him when he dies? Jeez.
I mean, as much as this family refuses to accept the world does not revolve around Telflom and its leadership, a lot has happened to us. Sorry that I forgot the promise I made to your son.
He was dying, and you promised him that you would go back to save him at a young age. And now you're just... Oh, things have happened, so I don't care anymore. This...
Well, you see, the book that I was trying to get was, if Haunt is who we think he is, then all of us will be dead within the next 4 years.
Stop trying to explain it.
I'm not.
People are never going to understand
but
what we've seen and what we're trying to stop.
But if she
And
truly,
instead, they're just going to blame us for the things we don't do.
if my mother truly trusts me, her son, and trusts my judgment that I can do what I'm trying to do,
don't anymore. Your judgment led
I'm gonna
you to
leave. I'm just gonna turn and walk away.
That definitely helps your case.
I may have forgotten the promise I made, but the only reason Nero's here right now is because I was willing to go to war with the continent to find him. Otherwise, he still wouldn't be here. So you're welcome, and then I'll leave.
This is a Valgor.
Just Valgor and Tauron standing there.
Well,
I have no gripes with either one of you, except, well, you killed my husband.
Yeah, what do you guys say about that, Steve?
Yes, Steve.
He deserved it. He punched a bear for no reason.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe
Gosh.
you bring that back up.
That's just rude.
I will do my best to keep him safe.
There's no point making a promise.
You are the only one in this group that I am not angry with right now. I suggest you keep it that way.
It's not like time travel's freaking easy. It's not like I can just snap my fingers and go back in time. Who does she think she is? I may be the first person to ever do it. That doesn't mean I know how to do it. Freaking whatever the stupid woman's son's name is doesn't want to help us. I don't remember. What's his name?
Alistair. Nope.
Nope.
Anorak.
Right.
Taurus.
There it is. Who knows where he went? Well, let's go to Faintree.
Yeah, let's go
At least then I'm not going to be bombarded by your mother.
That's true.
So you guys get onto Tarek and head all the way up to Faintree with a quick journey.
Alright, good night.
Well, while you guys are traveling, well, I guess you're probably too fast to have anything really be a problem. But like, usually on travels, you're fighting things here and there. And this time it would be an actual problem with Nero. but it's not.
Nero, stay on Tarek.
Fireball.
I think it'd be funny. Roll an athletics check. Just to hold on to Derek. Did you? You literally. Are you serious?
The last two rolls, I guess, on the last two.
That,
It's a good thing we were strapped in.
well, the straps come loose, and you guys watch as you're traveling. You're almost to Fane Tree, and you hit like a nice little divot as Tarek is jumping over this like tree trunk, and Nero unlatches, goes flying into the air.
I will.
And you
I will unlatch, bonus action teleport, and catch him.
You see him like go up through the trees, and then you, oh crap, bonus action teleport to him, and now you're both just falling.
I have wings, so it's fine.
Oh, okay, yeah. You just like catch him midair, start floating
Oh,
down.
thank you, Valgor. I don't know what happened. I don't know why the strap. Oh.
He was too tired. He didn't even strap in.
Must have not secured yourself.
Oh, I forgot about this part.
I forgot to hear the click.
Oh. So then you get back on and keep going. Oh, that could have been funny.
I should have let him fall just so you.
You just lose him.
Well,
They're in the trees.
So then you show your IDs at Fane Tree, enter into the city, and head to Marth's house, I suppose.
Right
To
now,
put him to
yeah.
bed.
Yeah.
And go
I'm
to
gonna
sleep.
go to the jeweler shop.
I'm gonna spend 2 hours reading my mail, then the rest sleeping.
So you get to the thing. Where are you going, Valgor?
That's a,
Sleep in the house or chillax in the house?
I mean, we got a long rest. I'm not hurt.
I have this many.
I think I'll go with Marth. I don't think there's
Okay.
anything else other than. Yeah.
Everyone's like, fine, I guess I'll keep watch on it.
You're the one who swore to him.
That's right. You guys arrive in the Fane Tree jeweler's shop, and you see this orc man, Kirk. He says, "Hello there, what can I do for you?"
I heard you have come into possession of a brooch with an orange gem in it from a Miss Underleaf in Whitemell, and I was wondering if I could be first on the list to look at it once it arrives here in Fane Tree.
How? Yeah, sure. That was the fastest I could ever purchase something, it seems, I guess. Where did you hear that? How did you...
So we were with Mr. Wenifer
in
in
Garaka.
Garaka, yep, and he got a letter from Miss Underleaf, and we were interested in it, but by the time we got to Whitemell, she had sold it to you,
I
so...
Yeah, it's not even here yet, so...
I'm aware, I just wanted to make sure no one else could get a chance to...
Sure, I mean, yeah, it's 50 gold. You could
I'll pay right
half,
now.
you could do half now if you want.
I'll give him 49 of 50 gold.
Okay. Yes, I will have it on hold for you the second it gets here.
Wonderful.
Should be here tomorrow, I think.
Great.
Yeah.
So I'm just really excited about this brooch.
Anything in particular? I mean, I probably have other jewelry that's similar.
Once it's here, we'll look at the gem, and if the gem is what I think it is, then those gems. It'll be easier once you see it.
Okay. Then, what are you doing?
Go back to
Yeah,
make sure he
there's
doesn't
something.
just disappear.
See
Make
me
sure-
opening my mail.
Ah, yes. So, going through your mail, there's just a whole bunch of, like, very generic cards. A lot of people saying, like, a lot of, like, gratitude, a lot of thanks, a lot of, like, non-threatening death threats of people that are just like, oh, I hate the Empire and yada yada.
I'm gonna kill you.
Very
right
few.
Now you did
Yeah.
pretty well.
Yeah, and
mean-
they're very old letters too. So like, this was months ago.
Hey, that
but-
one's from me.
You piece of. Oh, I shouldn't have. You knew I had a mailbox? You didn't tell me?
Two of the newer letters. One is from Zaposlavia.
It's
That was-
bubbling like it was gonna explode.
It's from Zaposlavia from Jankel.
Oh.
You open up the letter.
No,
and
that one's fireball.
it says, "Hello, Nero. I'm sending this letter to offer up my help. I've wrapped up most of the duties I needed to clear up after the trial, and now I'm wondering if you're needing help with any sort of jobs or adventures you're currently on, so I can return the favor."
I'm gonna pull up my rum link real quick. Oh, I don't have them in there. Okay. I thought maybe I did.
I do. You need his number?
Let's text him and say we got the letter. And we'll let him know when we need his help.
There's something he can help us with.
There is?
Yes.
I'll let him know.
I don't know what we're in Fane Tree. We could use his help.
No, maybe not today. Maybe once Touron wakes up.
We're talking about.
yeah.
I asked if tell him we will need him. And
Advise him to get a potion of lightning resistance.
cool. Well, that's good to know. I'll put that in the good pile.
And then you keep looking through some notes, and one that is there's no name for who it's from, and you open it up and it says, "I trust you haven't been delaying in our deal. I do hope I don't need to remind you how fragile your loved one's bones are."
Oh. I'll roll a history check.
What deal did you make?
I don't remember. Does a 16 get me there?
I mean, how many deals have you made, especially recently?
Not many.
Well, I don't know. You should probably just know this. I mean,
Okay.
guess.
I don't know.
Brother.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, maybe it's the one with, what's his face? The Devil Man.
Which one?
Telfon Devil Man.
There's more than one devil man?
Well,
No,
Bob
the
and Drevin, right?
Drevin, that's his name. I didn't make a deal with him, I just said that. I don't remember what I said.
If Haunt is threatening you for lollygagging, that's BS, because I told him I had our half of the bargain, and he wouldn't accept it. That's on him, not us.
That's true.
I'll put this in the threat pile.
The threat battle is bigger than the threat battle.
Just because Phelan's slacking on getting her Orslin gems. Speaking of, where are those two?
I don't know what they want. They're just hiding. They're not in Tenerife.
You weren't in Daenerys.
Weren't
I
on the
also-
rock you were on?
They weren't on that rock either.
Did you send a text to Jankel or yeah? Or
Yeah,
no?
I can.
Yeah.
Hey, Jankel. This is Valgor. Nero got your letter. We could use your help in a little bit here. If you could bring a potion of lightning resistance. I'll explain more when you arrive. We're in Fane Tree.
He just sends back. Okay.
Sounds like he's coming.
Oh, cool. That's fun.
So, long rest there?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. So, it's June.
Yeah. It's June.
June 1. This is menacing music for June 1.
It's June. Doo-doo.
Dun 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 dun. Okay. So I'm assuming you guys kind of just spend a couple hours there waiting for whenever a shipment would arrive. And then, I guess you like check back periodically, and then finally he says, "Oh yes, it just arrived not more than 15 minutes ago."
Lovely.
Awesome.
He goes through a box and pulls it out. See this brooch looks, I mean, you could make a survival check or nature check, yeah. Nature check to try to guarantee. I mean, I guess it would be an advantage because this is something that you have, like.
Well, I mean, I can roll for it, but right now it's a 32.
I got a 1 and a 2.
We hit the 5% chance.
Yeah.
33 with
Nature should not be intelligent. I mean, well, I guess I can see where they're at. I guess
we rolled a 19 and a 20 with that advantage.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
All right, once we're in the new house, we got to switch up the seating order.
Yeah. we're gonna have it's gonna be
We've learned that
Drew.
I somehow give Nate luck, so I'm gonna sit next to Nate on an N, so I'm not next to either of these two, and hopefully they roll better without me sitting next
It'll
to
be
them.
Drew, Nate, Logan, Aaron. That way none of us are seen by the other person.
okay.
Allegedly.
Using the luck to.
Trying to.
Well, then who do I sit by? How do
You sit back here, son.
how do I gain luck? Yeah, I guess
You get Steve by.
Oh, yeah, you get
Steve.
he's gonna give me disadvantages.
Roll
Okay,
with
well,
disadvantage.
yeah, this is certainly a Orslin gem.
So this gem right here,
Yeah,
if you get more of them, I would love to know.
isn't that the type of gem that? Well, you two and you had your allies with you months ago, I believe, right? You were looking for those.
I remember this.
I was robbed, and you helped me take inventory. I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I
pretty
remember this.
memorable.
It was
to
for
me.
these.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it was. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, you got the 1 gold you still owe me. There's more
I'll give
of
him a 50 gold tip.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. Thank you.
This means a lot.
Yes. Well, yeah, I've had a few of those throughout my career. I mean, there was those 2 that were stolen from me a while back. Well, what do you want to know about them?
Oh, I know what the gems are. Just if you get them, I would like to know, because I'll buy them.
I haven't come across them. They're very rare.
Yep.
There's a,
Which is why I wanted to get here before it got here, so that no one walked in somehow before me and purchased it.
yes, no. There was this one guy that really, he loved those gems, and so that's really why I kept getting them. They're usually really hard to come by, but that lady in White Mel was quite, well, she didn't really know what she had, I suppose.
That's right, she was rewarded.
Yeah, she was.
I assumed it was actually just going to be an orange carnelian. What are those gems actually called? I've just been calling them the orange resin.
They're called Orslin Gems.
All right. Good to note.
This guy that really loved them. Do you mind if I ask who that was?
I don't mind. Well, the problem is, I heard recently that he got a little ambitious out in the East Forest. He got himself killed by some orcs.
Well, that'll do it.
But I mean, I sold him a necklace with that. I guess if you're really looking for Orslin gems, you could maybe try out there. Maybe he had it on him when, well, the orcs killed him.
So we'd have to fight orcs for something they wouldn't know anything about.
I frankly would not recommend going there. The orcs are vicious creatures, and there are a lot of them there. They sort of own the eastern forests. So, wouldn't recommend it.
Well, thanks again. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your today.
Anything else I can interest you in? Any sort of jewelry you want? I'll give you a discount.
I'm gonna be honest, not really a jewelry guy.
Good, sorry.
Alright, well,
Only if everything magical, but
I've got a couple of magical things laying around.
yeah, what you got?
Got a couple rings, definitely. Where are they? What is this ring? Oh, I forgot I had this one.
Ring of 3 wishes.
Yeah, I'll take an infinite number of those.
This is a ring of the orator. It requires attunement, but it has 6 charges. You can expend a charge to. You can project your voice to be clearly heard by all creatures within a mile, regardless of any sort of noises around.
You might need that.
I might need that one. Oh.
You can also. They also do not need to understand your language.
Oh. That would be really nice a day ago.
You must be able to see the creatures, though, to make them understand.
Unfortunate.
Just open your eyes. I don't see the problem there.
Well, how much is that one?
Only 500 gold.
Is that already with the discount?
No, it's not. I could do it for 400.
Okay. Is the discount off of one item or the entire order?
Ah.
Why are you trying to rob this
How many
nice
things
man?
are you
I'm
want?
not.
No.
I'm just trying to understand because that way I can decide.
Depends how many things you're getting.
What else do you have?
Yes. Ring of Shared Sight. That one's 5,000, though.
It can help you see people.
If you need to see things more, there's the Ring of X-ray Vision.
Oh!
That actually might be really clutch.
Ring of Spell Storing. That one's a fun one. These are all 5,000 that I've been talking. Well, if you're looking to spend quite a hefty sum, I have a Ring of Spell Turning, but that one's
Wow.
yes.
Eventually, that would be nice.
Yes, it's
How much is that one?
500,000 gold.
Yeah, that. I don't get many offers for that one.
Yeah, it's a bit out of my range right now.
For now.
All right.
I kind of like that ring. The ring of X-ray vision is kind of nice.
X-Way?
X-ray vision.
Wing of X-Way? Yes, I mean, you can see through 30 feet of solid objects. Those are his responses. You can use it more than once per day, but you might get exhausted. That's kind of cool.
My constitution's plus 10.
Con save is plus 10.
Yeah,
Constitution is plus 10.
It's a con saving
You have
throw.
a 30 Constitution.
No, it's a con saving throw. I knew what I was talking about.
No, I know, but
I knew what I was
But
talking
that would give you a con score of 30.
I knew what I was talking about.
You'd be healthy.
I knew what I was talking about. I'll take that X-ray vision thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do that for, I suppose 4,000 for that, 400 for the other. You know, that...
Well, since the other one requires attunement, I will not grab that one.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, this one does too.
Well, I know, but I don't want two of them.
Yes, I
For
see, I see, I
attunement.
see. Ring of Temporal Salvation? Does he have this? I don't know if he has this. Yeah, no, he doesn't have that, but that looks cool.
Oh.
How likely is Jankel to use the Ring of Spells storing if we ask him to?
You want me to ask?
Yes, please.
Hey, Jankel, quick question. If we were to give you a ring of spell storing, would you use it?
Duh.
I'll take the Ring of Spells storing.
Okay, Ring of Spell Storing. That one. Where did it go? Yes, I suppose I could do that for 4,000 as well.
Alright.
I'll do 4250. Give him 250 gold.
You're my favorite.
Hey, you gotta treat your friends well.
I concur.
Fine, I have no 250 as well.
No. No, you already paid me. You're
Nope, he
good.
gets it anyway.
Oh, alright.
Alright, well, I need an hour to attune to this ring.
Yep.
I'll let you guys attune. Could I go to an adventure skill, see if there's any solo adventuring thing I can do while they're.
Hey, Valgor, whatever happened to your panther?
You know, that's a. I haven't really been wanting to use. I don't know. We've been busy and just forgot about him.
You should kill your panther.
Alright, bring him back
I
for the fight against
kill-
the dragon.
Will do.
At the very least, he's extra hit points that the dragon has to go through. I mean, it is just a spell, right? So you can
Yeah.
bring him back.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't we have him for that fight?
True. Probably could have helped with the void dragon.
I'm just- At the very least, it's hit points, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
cool. Have fun with your adventure. I'm gonna go get this this ring set up for Jankel.
Alright.
Is there any quick? Yeah. So I'll go to the Adventures Guild and see if there's anything
Yeah.
anything quick I can
Quick
do.
and simple. I mean, without giving a title to things, yeah, there's some basic jobs of
Getting cats out of trees.
yeah, there's always getting a cat
There's
out of
always
a
a
tree.
cat in a tree.
There is always a job for that in the guild hall. It pays not even a gold, but pays
Somehow
probably 5
there are
silver
always
usually.
cats. That's where Jankel is right now. He's stuck in a tree. That's why he hasn't been helping us for so long. He's been stuck in a tree.
Yep. Okay. So then, yeah, you can just do a job. I guess I'll say you can do enough to get 20 gold. There's nothing huge
Yeah,
right now for
yeah.
solo gigs. So then, what is your guys' plan as you spend most of that day there doing nothing really?
I'm not got 2 rings on my finger.
Yes, you have attuned to your stuff.
Well, I'm gonna store a 4th level Psychic Lance in the ring, and then 2 1st level Silvery Barbs.
Okay.
Because it can hold. Oh wait, it can hold
Yeah.
5 levels worth of spells. So 1 Silvery Barbs.
I say 5 levels worth of spells at the same time. So a psychic glance, isn't that 4th level?
Yeah,
Oh.
4th level and,
then just
1st
silver
level.
barbs.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yep. And then I will unattuned to it because I'm gonna give it to Janko.
Yes.
But
Well, you don't actually have to attune to it to do that.
oh, okay.
Then
I wouldn't have done that. But.
Yeah. Yeah, you just have to touch the ring. That's cool.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what to do with the rest of the today.
Yeah.
I want to go fight a dragon, but I also want to wait for Nate to be here.
Well, what else? What then?
What was on our checklist? Is there anything else other than the dragon on the checklist? I mean, maybe we could try to track down, Gale. Yeah, we could do that. We could investigate the Orslin gem in that forest.
We could try.
Yeah.
That might be worth the time.
Shouldn't we just wait for Jankel to get here then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, can we go pick Jankel up, actually? It's gonna be faster if we go pick him up than if we wait for him to come to us.
I was wondering how long it would take to notice that. It will take him like well over a week to get there.
Hey, have you left yet?
Just rented the carriage.
Don't spend. We'll be there in a little bit to pick you up. Don't do that.
Can you get a refund?
You get a refund.
Darn it.
Well, are you set? Did you put on the ring?
Yeah.
All right.
So, then you guys get onto Tarek, and boom.
Martha's getting his nice cobalt blue bandana.
What? I stole it from Drakkar.
I'm not gonna ask.
We killed Drakkar. Wait, yeah, you weren't there.
I killed your car.
Oh,
We
finally.
killed the guy who wanted protection, it was from Drakkar.
Isn't that ironic?
So it means the guy probably wasn't a good person, but we protected him.
Well, you know what? You did the job.
We did. And
You
I
got
got
paid?
a cool bandana.
That is a cool bandana.
I got this gun.
Dragons can use guns.
Oh, he's not a dragon.
I guess it's like a breath weapon.
He's not a dragon.
He's a dragon. He's a lizard. Lizards can use
What?
guns.
What? That's so
That's something I
racist.
could do in my spare time. Try to work on my accuracy with the revolver. And then I would have a
Yeah,
range
you could.
attack.
Yeah. Alright,
Go pick
so
up Jankel.
going to get Jankel.
Yep.
You guys pretty easily in a couple of hours. Well, you probably get there probably around nightfall because it took a while for Kirk to get the thing, and then yeah. But yeah, so you get there by nightfall. Jankel's just waiting there by the gate. He just, oh hey guys,
Hello,
what is that?
Tarek.
You heard of the Zaryu?
Zayu.
Zaryu.
I don't think Jankel. Never heard of it.
We were in Faintree this morning.
This is Tarek.
You were in.
We did, like, errands in Faintree even.
Yeah. We left Faintree about just after we texted you.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll be in the Eastern Forest tomorrow.
Wait, I think you guys had.
I think he's.
I think you had. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I can't fully remember,
Yeah,
but I think
'cause-
he's seen.
Because when did you get Tarek? Let's see.
We don't talk about when we got Tarek.
I'm trying to remember.
That didn't happen.
39. So yeah, he was a part. Yeah, the Trial of the King was right after. It
Yeah.
That's when Nero
was
died.
right after.
That session never happened.
Yeah. Yep.
Nero died. Martha
Other
got
than
beat up by a book.
Tarek, there's no proof that session ever existed.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot about Tarek. That makes a lot more sense than me traveling for 7 days
Yep.
to
Yeah.
get there. Well, I was hoping to find a potion of the resistance thing in Faintree because there's not one here.
Oh, well, we might have to stop on the way then.
Oh no.
So what are we doing?
Well, we're really waiting for Tilron to wake up. But, so we're gonna kill time by looking through the eastern forest for a man who probably has a gem we need.
We're going to the East Forest again?
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's not the job you need the potion for.
Okay. So, 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Who's gonna tell him? You. You're gonna tell him.
So, sometimes in life.
Just get to the point. We have faced so many things together.
Yeah, we're gonna face a blue dragon.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
You're missing a word there.
How big?
He might
It's not great.
Yeah.
I don't think he get it.
Ancient?
Okay. I mean, we faced worse.
Look, we have a great plan. Marth came up with
Mark
this.
printed off his book. Oh my god.
It's adapting. Here you go. Put on this ring.
Oh, okay, thanks.
It's storing a psychic lance and a silvery barbs.
Okay. Yeah, I could use that.
I just, my extensive research of dragons knows that it's not the most intelligent thing ever, and psychic lance is an intelligent save.
Right?
Blues aren't the smartest.
So, I
Right.
figured that could be useful to, at the very least, burn its resistances so then I could actually do something instead of stand there like a fool.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, do you guys want to sleep here for the night? I don't think we're gonna get anywhere, even on Tarek, before the sun's all the way down.
I would appreciate it.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that.
I guess.
Right. I probably have some room in my
Hey,
place.
now you're the
Just
one
enough.
being racist.
No. No. Not racism.
Racism.
No.
That doesn't sound like you did.
It's not racism. I just still not comfortable in the city yet.
I'm gonna, before sleeping, I want to go and see how the rebuilding of the city is going.
Rebuilding?
Because
Like-
it was, part of it was destroyed last time we were here.
Because of the ooze
The oozes is,
Oh, yeah.
and then the explosion. And
Yeah, no, it
radiation.
looks basically back to normal. Like, they did a really good
Wow.
job at just...
This is gorgeous. They did a good job.
Need a temple in here. More temples.
They need a temple to Ica here.
You know, maybe they do. Maybe they do.
Bless you.
How dare you? Gosh.
He got pre-blessed.
Well, make yourself at home.
If you bless them before they sneeze, they don't sneeze.
Yeah, that was mean.
And then they had it just on the tip of their
Edges.
at the tip of their going, and then
Tip
it
of
just
their
never
nose
comes.
and then, Alright, so you then, you guys can long rest there in his place. He makes up some beds and stuff. He's like, well, how has everything been going? Lots been going on here. Shifting rulership, cleaning up the city, a lot. So, yeah.
I mean, what did we do?
Oh, that's a list.
We've done a lot of things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we lost the Lethal Warriors tournament.
We did do that.
Right, I did see that.
Yep. We, killed another person from the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We helped commit genocide.
We did?
What was that one?
The Giants.
Oh, I wasn't there.
you're
the-
right,
the
you're right.
Giants. Okay.
Yep. Oh yeah, we did. We helped
Okay.
commit genocide. And
Okay.
Topher wanted me to sign an NDA, so I basically said F you and didn't sign it and helped him anyway.
An NDA?
Yep. Because apparently he thinks he has the power to make us not talk about it everywhere on the continent.
So yeah, what we did is we just.
He has much to learn.
We
Oh, I
did-
told him that.
Yeah. So what we did instead is we didn't sign it and we just snuck behind them
And we just helped
anyways.
anyway.
And
I
we
respect
left. And we left before we got yelled at.
Yeah,
So-
Phelan's on our side now, kind of.
What? What? No.
Enemy of my enemy type thing.
Yeah,
Who could you possibly have an enemy that...
Drevin. Did you ever meet him?
Yeah. Yeah, I know Drevin.
Yeah, she used to work for him. Now she hates him.
We used to work with him.
You used to work with... Oh, that's right.
Yeah. King Mikhail. That was... We were getting some...
You know, we're working together because we don't like him.
What? Why do you need to team up against him?
He's a devil? Not like metaphorically, like
Oh, yeah.
literally.
Wow. Yeah, you guys have a lot going on.
And we can't kill him on this plane right now.
Okay. Yeah, because he was banished, wasn't he? He's got like the... Yeah.
Yep. Which we have the things needed to unbanish him, but part of the deal we made was that we would give it to him in order to free Tilron from his curse.
Right.
But the other part of the deal is we need Orslin Gems for whatever nefarious plan he's planning, and that gets Phelan her husband back. Or gets Phelan her husband for the first time because she's never met him, but the son that exists only because she already met the husband and had a child is currently with her. So
Yeah, I'm tracking.
Does that mean we succeed
if he disappears, then we fail. As long as he's here, we're doing great. It's a good way to track our progress.
That is if he's actually her son and not, another nefarious Norduella.
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
He could just be lying.
You could.
Oh, very much so, yeah.
Very much,
But
yeah.
her literally only thought is about getting this man who she's never met. She doesn't care about anything else. Doesn't care about genocide if it means she gets her husband. Because I guess good things don't... Morals don't matter, I guess, when you're chasing after your husband who you've never met before.
Who might not actually exist.
Yep.
That's a very good point.
So we're very tentatively working together.
I see. Okay. Well...
I don't know, right now she needs us, I think, more than we need her, but also that's not true.
I'm just hoping she doesn't... Well... I was there when we had the whole thing in that cave outpost when she showed up the first time. And oh boy, that was... I don't want that to happen again, and so...
Well, with you on our side, it shouldn't.
I don't know if I trust her enough for that.
You're... Just like us, you're gonna have to. For right now. Oh, we hate it just as much as you do.
Yeah.
Oh, we fought a dragon that's not supposed to exist and is also the house of a soul for a sorcerer who almost took over Bahamut.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what started this agreement with them, because a Taurus kind of saved all of us.
You've been jumping around just fighting big bad after big bad.
Well,
Went to a few different planes.
well, I'm happy to
have
happy to
gone to a
help
few
with
different
whatever I
planes.
can now. That was all. Man, I spend a couple of weeks away from you guys, and
Oh yeah, we fought an astral dreadnought
Oh, we did do that, yeah. And one.
in the astral sea.
We
Oh,
learned
boy.
that a city of Gith are trying to free Haunt from Hunchy.
And they may be jealous that I was his puppet.
huh?
There's one more guy from the future.
Yeah,
We almost killed all of
we
them,
almost killed all of them, but
but he ran away.
Oh, nice.
So we actually made progress on that one.
That's good. That's good. Cool. Well, that's a lot more fun and exciting than I've been just talking to this person, that person. I've been just going around the city trying to make ends meet, and
That sounds not fun.
no, it's not. But no, it's very, very useful trying to make sure this.
Sounds like your job.
Make ends meet?
No, going around the city making sure.
Oh.
yeah, just trying to make sure everything's going smooth with the old king being put in prison.
Being diplomatic.
Yes.
He's still in there, so that's good. Justice system's working.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I heard that he's been having a pretty rough time. A lot of the criminals don't like the.
The one who put
Does
them
he-
in jail.
Yeah.
As he dropped the soap.
He's a little too short for any of them.
So he doesn't need to drop the soap.
He can just be lifted.
Can't do the crime, can't do the crime.
What?
Can't
Well,
do the
yeah, I
crime,
guess.
don't do the crime.
I guess your other way of saying it was right too.
Yeah.
If you can't do the crime, don't do the crime.
Yeah.
What?
That was Logan being tired.
Yeah. So where are we heading first? The East Forest again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
We just have to look for all of it. Because we're looking for a dead man.
Oh great.
Unless you know where the orcs reside.
Well, yeah. Aren't they like? It's kind of a big city, isn't it? You got your map?
Yep. Which one?
It doesn't matter.
3.
I'll pull up my small map.
You pull out your one person. He's like, what?
I'll pull out the one from the future so he has no idea what he's looking at.
Yeah. No, you don't have a map of that. I just showed you it. So he just gestures, kind of like, well, I mean, these are somewhat prominent cities of orcs, I think.
Well, all the information we have is a man was in the East Forest. He got killed by orcs. But he has something we were looking for.
Well, I'm not the greatest at looking for things. Actually, no, I am.
Humble, aren't you?
I'm not the greatest, but I'm very good.
So,
So if we're investigating around, I could help quite a bit.
our best guess to start is if he was killed by orcs, probably where the orcs are.
Okay, well, aren't the orcs like really threatening,
Yep.
dangerous?
Yep.
The diplomacy can be reached with them, I think.
Can it?
I don't
Why
know about
hasn't
that
it been
one.
then?
No one's tried.
Pretty sure Hunchy has a few times.
Okay.
But Hunchy's not an empire.
So you're gonna
Oh, joy.
Threaten
Oh,
them.
no.
You?
Oh, no.
threaten them into submission?
No.
I'll make sure that no one from
I'll
that
be-
school ever helps
I'll-
you again.
I'll-
So next time you're stuck in the astral plane,
But
you're just
Hunchy's
stuck
not
there.
an empire.
See,
They're a
you-
city.
How about this? You go up solo, I'll be hiding away with the dagger. As soon as they attack you, just teleport away, okay?
That's a good plan.
That is a good plan, actually. Yeah.
Good plan.
Because there's no chance of you going there being peaceful. Well, I mean, they're gonna attack first. I don't know.
That's a self-defense if they attack first.
So you're... Okay. Good luck.
Well, we can go near the city, and then what?
Well, I can X-ray in. See if the dead man's there. Or
We're
count
not
how
looking
many
for
there
the
are.
dead man.
Oh.
We're looking for the Orslin Gem.
Oh yeah, that's that too. That too.
Oh yeah, we have 2 of them, and I'll pull out both of them.
That's cool.
Yep.
What do you need them for?
It's what'll eventually help us get Phelan's husband.
Why are you helping her get? Oh,
Because it's part of the
It's
deal
part
that
of
we
the deal
made
that
to
helps
free
us
Tilron.
I see.
He wouldn't let us make individual deals.
I see.
And then he yelled at him for not, actively completing the deals when we've completed our end of the deal. But he wouldn't let us turn it in. I tried.
Stupid devils.
Stupid devils.
So what's the play? Is Nero gonna just go off alone?
Greetings.
Right out of the whole tangent. He's gonna walk into
My name is Nero.
So
Emperor of Telflon.
you have gotten close enough, and you see a whole bunch of orcs standing there at kind of like right at the tree line, where there's these menacing-looking orc huts. They all have weapons drawn, and they're just. Hey, look! There's food! And like 15 to 20 of them start walking their way over to you, weapons drawn.
Hello! I come in peace.
Good! Walking.
So I want to talk to you about letting us in for a minute.
Our Lord and Savior,
We're looking for a man you may have killed and the stuff you may have had.
There's a lot of them. You'll join him soon. As they have sort of started to gather around you.
That's not necessary.
Come on, Mr. Diplomacy.
So, we just need like a little time just to go, through the bodies and find what we're looking for, and then we'll be out of your hair.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Surely you don't.
Oh,
double.
four.
Okay. So that's 44.
So it's persuasion check. 13.
13.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. Better
Well,
than the persuasion check for
That's true.
the
This one has a chance to succeed. The other one didn't. Didn't you just put that dice in the bag?
I did.
alright, well, does an 8 hit you? As this guy just smacks at you with a great club, and you just sidestep as he smacks it into the dirt.
Hey, I said chill.
That's what he's supposed to teleport back.
Swings again.
That's what he's supposed to teleport
21 to hit.
Shield, teleport back.
And you just hear very distant.
Diplomacy didn't work.
Oh, what?
Really?
Who could have guessed that?
We're hungry.
Who could have guessed that?
I should have pulled out my boar for them.
Oh, you could have given them food.
Mm-hmm.
Wild. So plan B. I'll go in invisible and see if I can find anyone wearing... Because it was a necklace, right?
Yeah.
See if I can find the necklace.
Good plan.
Okay.
Let's do that one.
Alright.
Do you want to have one of the daggers just in case?
Could I have some of my panther before we did all this?
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'll give you my dagger.
I'll be back. Or not. Who knows?
Let's hope.
Okay.
Try to.
Did you notice anyone wearing a necklace before I go?
All I saw were orcs and clubs and weapons, so no.
Got it.
One guy had a really ugly tooth. They all actually had really ugly teeth, but
I don't know if I do.
I agree.
Well, you'll find out.
There's no way they can see invisible creatures, right? Right? Melgor, right? Right?
Yeah. Yes.
So you start sneaking around. So you just went invisible and went in. Okay. So then, make an investigation check, I suppose.
29.
29.
You're treating me well today. Good boy.
Just for you.
He's rolled a 16 and a 19 the 2 times I've rolled him. So.
Oh, nice. Good.
He's a good boy.
What was the number again?
29.
29. So you're starting to look around for a little bit, and as you're walking through this city, village, I guess, it is a very large village. There are hundreds of orcs here, probably. And some look very large and menacing, and some just look like basically look like goblins. But as you're walking around, you start hearing some like large and kind of like wet kind of like footsteps as it's sort of like walking around, and you kind of look and you see this huge like plant with skulls in it, kind of just like flopping around. And you try to stay silent as it's just.
None of the orcs seem to react.
No, not at all.
Oh, great.
As it's just walking around the village, and you see a few others of them. There are multiple of these just like plant amalgamations.
Yuck.
Do you have my necklace?
And you're still looking around for a while. And then you find this area that seems like there's some wooden cages. And you see one person in this cage. He looks very disheveled, beaten and bruised, and just exhausted. And you can make a history check.
Uh-oh.
28.
28. You recognize this as Sir Elron, or Sir Elron. Elroy? Sir Elron. Sir
I recognize him, but I don't know his name.
Sir Elron. If you remember who that is, he is from Xanathar's Coast. He had the Elron Manor, and you broke into his vault to steal all of his money.
I sure did.
Yeah.
Oh, what's he doing out here?
Dying.
I will, I'll walk up to the cage, and
now from this point of view, you can kind of see another cage that looks like there's this creature in there as well, and it's
And a cousin. Finally.
It's a man that the cactus says Colonel Cabal.
Oh, yes! His name tag just says Chrono Cabal.
it just looks like a huge bat-like creature. It looks completely asleep in there too.
Yes.
Interesting.
Just those two cages with things in them.
Well, they have a third, but there's nothing in it.
I'll walk up to Sir Elron and I'll just say,
You wouldn't happen to have a necklace with an orange gem in it, would you? Just answer the question.
What?
A necklace with an orange gem.
Who are you? Where are you?
I'm right here.
Are you invisible? Can you?
Yes.
Can you let me out of here?
I suppose it's only fair.
You are pretty centered in the city currently.
That's fun. Well,
are there any gaps in the cage that I can hand something through?
Yeah, it's just like wood sticks like wrapped together with rope. So it's just like
here you go. This will get you out.
what do they have?
The dagger.
What is?
Use it.
How?
Teleport. Try really hard to focus and teleport with it.
And you guys just see this this guy that you didn't expect to just appear back here. But he looks super disheveled and looks like a rich man that was just thrown in mud, basically.
I'll walk back to them.
You look bad.
Where's Marth?
Where's
Make
Marth?
a stealth check.
Advantage or no?
Yeah.
Does it
Yeah.
give you a advantage?
No, because this one's more based on the sound.
Oh, okay.
For this
Oof. 11.
11. Passive perception of 10.
Yeah!
It was for that,
Oh.
which is a huge creature, by the way. So it's not just like large, it is
It's huge.
massive.
You could call it huge.
And then you start sneaking around, which now you can make another at advantage though this time.
Oof. 15.
15. Now I have to actually look through the numbers. Okay.
You're doing that. I'm just gonna like interrogate the man.
This 2 died. Rolled a 20.
Where's Marth? Give
So
us back the
I
dagger.
can't.
He's just yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
I don't.
Stay here. How did you get the dagger?
Is Marth the
How
man
did you get
that
the dagger?
speaks through the air?
Yes.
The invisible guy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I was in a cage and he just handed me the dagger, said, use this.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep you here till he comes back because I'm sure he freed you for a reason.
At this point, you have arrived back.
And when I find out what that reason is, we can decide what to do from then.
Okay.
Well, until then. Martha's
Oh,
arrived.
good, he's here.
I'll drop invisibility.
Hi again.
You! He goes, ow.
I can bring you back.
No,
I could do much worse.
you robbed me.
And I just freed you.
Would you rather have items or be dead?
You want to get at the robbing? Bring it up with Xanathar, okay? He told me to do it.
Why did you free this man?
Oh, is this the
Well,
guy from when we took all the money from the vault?
Yeah.
Oh.
You helped him?
No.
I was outside.
He didn't help. Our other compatriot helped.
Gosh.
Again, we were doing it on Xanathar's
I
order.
don't care what you were doing it for. You were stealing from me.
Xanathar stole from you. Bring it up with Xanathar. I love how you blame it on us, because you know if you blamed it on Xanathar, you just wouldn't exist. So, you have to blame it on me.
The most defeated.
Well, look. I freed you.
Thank you.
Were there any other men here with you, near you, around this time?
No, I was traveling alone.
Out here?
Yes, I thought there was some... I was looking for something, alright?
What are we looking for? We're all friends here.
That's... No, we're not.
Tell me what you're looking for.
You're just gonna rob me again. No.
I'm gonna do. Can I persuade him?
Um,
Or two? I don't care. Just tell me what you're looking for. I want to
sure,
know.
you can roll a persuasion or intimidation, whichever one you're...
What's the number?
Sure.
16.
I was really
25.
Huh?
25.
25.
Persuasion. Thanks.
It was just a rumor of just treasure. Alright, just simple treasure chest buried in the woods.
Okay.
It was basic thing, but I figured I could get here and back without any orcs finding me.
While you were here, were any of them wearing a necklace with an orange gem? Looks like this.
What do you want with that?
We need the orange gem.
See, there you are again, trying to rob me yet again.
Do you have the orange gem?
The guy took it from me, but I wanted it back.
It was him. This time we would have paid you for it, but now I guess we can just go get it.
Oh, hey, that's still mine. He just has it in his
Who?
possession.
As some people say, finders keepers, losers weepers.
I'm assuming he's the chieftain around here. He had enough battle scars and enough. He gave off those vibes.
Do you know where he resides?
No. I've seen him go in a tent once, and then I was in a.
And then you were in a cage.
Yes.
Well, that's most definitely the necklace.
Yeah.
We'll talk about payment afterwards.
Oh, so you are trying to pay me for it?
Yes. Honestly,
Thank-
he came out here thinking you were dead, because that's what last we were told, so...
Oh. Oh, okay, well. Wait, where did you hear that? Who? I don't want my loved ones to think I'm gone.
A jeweler in Faintree told us that a man he used to work with who loved these...
Oh, Kirk?
Yes.
Oh.
He said a man who loved those gems
How did he hear about it? Doesn't matter.
told us that an overzealous man went out into the woods and was killed by orcs.
He called me overzealous. Wow. I thought we were friends.
People change when they think you're dead.
Also, is that not a fair description? You went into the woods by yourself to look for buried treasure.
Not just into the woods. The orcs' woods.
I don't think the type of woods matters.
It makes it more overzealous.
Well, good luck getting to the chieftain, because this is... I mean, he kind of gestures to the village. Look at that. There is a lot of them there.
Yep.
I mean, maybe you could just sneak in again. Invisibility,
That
and
was going to be part of the plan, at least.
just...
We can have
Yoink it from his neck.
Cause some distractions.
I think that'll help.
I can also give you my rust bag of holding, and you could pull out 30 different animals. That could help.
You could also
distract
just
them.
do that too, just have him to cause have
You
him
could do it out here with the panther to
Oh, that's a
create
good idea.
distraction.
get the guards to give chase.
Give more distraction.
Make sure try to get the nice juicy boar because you know they're hungry.
Oh, they are hungry. Yeah, that's true.
Here's the thing I was thinking, wondering. Do I try to sneak people in with me? Jankle, do you want to try to come with me?
That's just cheating, but yeah. I kid.
It's not cheating. It's being smart. It's using your resources.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I'm here. So, it's just if I'm just saying, if you want the necklace back, I'll just go in and get it. I don't even need invisibility, although I have it. It's a backup.
Yeah. Alright, I'll take the dagger in. If it gets really hairy, I'll tell one of you to come to me and help.
I'll have the dagger.
Yeah, if you want to help with the distraction, that'd be great. Especially because they already want to eat you.
Okay, gotcha.
And you just stay hidden.
Wait, so I'm just gonna stay here all alone?
You'll be fine.
Stay hidden.
Wait, sorry, what is going on? You two are going in with them?
No.
Yeah, he's creating a distraction with his panther and his bag. So I guess he can stay here.
I'm gonna be more or less staying here.
Unless he needs
good.
him.
I feel a little better then.
I might disappear.
Oh.
He might do what you did to get here to help me if I need it.
Oh, okay, I see.
So you
Don't need the help then, please.
I appreciate the support. I don't plan on it. Alright, Jankle.
we're not gonna have a way to communicate. So, the goal is the necklace from the chieftain.
Yes, we could just hold on to each other's, like, clothes while we're walking, so we at least know we're nearby, so we don't split up and get lost.
Yep, fair enough.
Yeah. So, are you gonna upcast invisibility, or should I just cast it myself and you cast it yourself?
I can just upcast it.
Okay, cool. I can't.
Alright. See you later, chaps. 3, 2, 1, we're gone.
And then you guys start walking into the city, and you sneak around to, like, off to the side, kinda.
Yeah, so you want me to just... You want you
guess.
go one side of my plan, there goes the other side?
Sure.
Okay.
So 2 different sides of the village?
I guess.
I mean, that's gonna split the guards the most.
Okay, so yeah, you guys sneak around. I guess the panther goes left, Nero goes, or...
Oh!
Why did I have to say a left
Alright,
and a right?
okay,
I
who
wanna
goes
go-
highest goes left. 13.
Okay.
You almost rolled it. You got a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, my panther goes left.
So Nero goes right, Panther goes left, and you guys sort of go around this. I'm trying to remember what.
Cause carnage.
Make the chieftain visible.
Uno momento.
Okay, so no spectral form. So they see a nice big juicy panther.
Alright, please.
See dinner.
They see dinner.
I want a 5 or higher on these D8s.
Yeah. That'd be good. I mean, Mastiff would feed him.
Goat would be fine, but we don't want a 1 or a 2.
We don't want a 1 or a 2.
All right. So roll your. You can roll them.
Alright,
Okay.
there's a Mastiff at one
Nice.
spot.
You just. So what are you doing? You're throwing them
Near the wall. Near the village.
near their areas.
Yeah.
An 8 would be real nice.
Yeah,
Or
or
6
7.
would be real nice.
I guess which village are you at?
I don't know, whichever one.
There's a north one and a south one. I
You
never
never
really.
told us
You
which
never
one we
told
were
us.
at.
But I guess I'm
I'm
just.
guessing-
I'm more saying
well-
which one would you go to first on your trek? Because, I mean, either one
Well, I
works.
mean, I think
but
like, the smart option would probably be to check the smaller village first.
Yeah.
okay.
This
Yeah,
one's
so this
also
is a smaller
probably
village.
marginally closer
Yeah.
than that one.
Yeah. I figured. So, I was just.
That means the chieftain's gonna be in the other one.
Okay. So, yeah, you're throwing the Mastiff near their area, which they don't actually have walls around
Okay.
this village.
Yeah.
That's kind of more what I
course
was
not.
asking. The other one's a little more heavily fortified,
As they
but
get-
this one's easy.
As I move around, I'm gonna throw the second thing, which is also a
Another
Mastiff.
Mastiff.
So you just
And I'll move around a little bit and throw the last thing.
Oh,
It's an owl. Unfortunate.
Well, it's going to be harder for them to hunt down
It sure will be.
if they care.
and you see the Mastiff is sort of both of them walking towards the village, and some orcs are like, "Hey guys, there's a Mastiff out there!" And they all start rushing out there. Ah!
My panther will let out a deep, dark growl.
Yeah. On the
As it
northern. And Nero, as you throw the owl, looking into the air as it sort of like flies around, you turn around and you can see, like way off in the distance, it looks like a cloud moving, a darker cloud moving very far in the distance.
Oh, a storm's coming.
It doesn't look fully like a huge storm cloud. It looks like there's a little just like darker movement around up there.
That's concerning. Storms usually come from the west.
And this is very much south.
I'm gonna watch the cloud and just make sure it doesn't do anything suspicious. That could be a
Don't
funnel
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
After the last 2 nights we've had, bro.
Yeah.
And you made a stealth check? Or
Nope.
make a stealth check.
Okay, 20, non-natural.
And 31. So, you guys are sneaking in. I guess also, yeah, make an investigation check, because...
Nice. 29.
Hey, same as Jankel. So you guys both sneaking around looking for things, and you find this nicer tent-looking area that seems where a chieftain should be. And you're gonna hear Jankel, like, I guess, unrelated to where you're at now, but when you stop by one of those, like, plant things, Jankel just... you can, like, hear his shock, but he tries to remain quiet. And now you're at this tent where you believe a chieftain would be. You sneak in.
Yep.
And you see this large chieftain just sitting on this throne made of bones. Naturally. He's sitting on this throne eating some like a chicken leg.
Chicken leg would be too small.
Turkey leg. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Brown pear leg.
A very large chicken leg.
A human leg.
A human leg. But it's just him in here, just chillaxing, eating. But right outside is where the big plant is.
Yeah. Is he wearing the necklace?
He is wearing a necklace. It looks very much like it could be that.
I mean, I really want Jankel to try and take it off of it, but I don't know how to communicate this with him.
I mean, you're just holding on to him.
I'll give him like a pat on the back.
You hear just a very faint. Alright, he will sneak over and he could try something else to try first. But does he risk it? You hear a spell be cast.
Oh no!
That Jankel casts, and then well, let's hope it's a bad roll. The saving throw from this orc. You see, as Jankel casts the spell, the orc just and just sees Jankel there now. And Jankel tries again. Casts it a second time. Oh gosh. Hey! That time it works. Casts, and the guy just paralyzed there.
Old orc. What a
And
good spell.
the plant starts to just like crawl in, and Jankel disappears as well. He is invisible yet again, as you see the necklace just try to be like pulled from the orc.
Well, I'll run over and try to help him get it off.
And you guys just pull the necklace off as the necklace is just starting to float there. And it's like, shoot.
Once I have it, I'll teleport over to Nero.
Jankel.
Jankel can figure it out. He's stealthier than I am.
I have the dagger. So
Oh, I teleport to Valgor.
You're back with Sir Elrond and
I have the necklace.
Yep, you have the necklace.
Hello.
Hi.
Jankel lets
Drop
the necklace
concentration on
disappear.
invisibility.
What?
Jankel lets the necklace disappear, so he would know that you're gone.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Jankel was the silly.
Saying he's the one that failed stealth?
Well, he broke invisibility on himself, and then was seen by the chieftain and the chieftain's bodyguard, which is a mound of plant and bones.
Yeah.
And then he cast invisibility on himself again, but I figured I could just get out of there because he's the stealthy one. So,
True.
hopefully he's okay.
Who's okay? No.
He's fine.
Yeah. Oh man, I had to. I forgot that invisibility
Ends.
Yeah.
When you cast a spell.
Sorry, I don't usually cast spells, and
It's alright.
I thought it would just be a little simpler with him being paralyzed.
It was.
Yeah.
We should probably get out of here sooner
Sorry.
or later.
No, yeah, I'm a little rusty,
As
and
soon as that wears off, he's gonna rampage.
yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't see me.
Nero makes his way back.
Oh, hello, we got it.
Oh, good.
We're gonna head this way.
There's a cool weird cloud in the south back there.
I'll have my
Doesn't look,
panther like do a loop.
Looks problematic.
So
if
he
I'm
doesn't
gonna
bring
be
the
honest with you.
orcs towards us. I'll have him like do a loop and then like sort of like disappear into the ground and come back to us.
You see the cloud too?
Because it can dig.
Well, no, it can spectral form. And
Oh,
just
yeah.
Go through things.
Well, then I think it takes damage
It'll
when
take
at
damage,
the
but,
end.
like, it'll go down there for a little bit. I'm sure it'll take maybe what's the. It takes 5 or 1d10 force damage if it ends its turn inside an object. So like, well, have it go in there for 2 turns and then come up. It'll take a little bit of damage, but
Sure.
it'll lose the tail as
Sure. Yeah.
you
I
know
like
as
that.
he action dashes and,
Yeah. Just.
and moves 140 feet.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's not moving like a cloud though.
Make a perception check now that you're nearby.
Oh.
You can make a perception check as well.
15.
19.
I think it's 12. Perception. Yeah, 12.
So you guys can you're looking over there and you don't see what he's pointing out because it just looks like you just see clouds.
But it's not a cloud. It's just
It's clearly just clouds.
no.
But Nero, you can see something falling through the clouds.
There's something falling through the
And
cloud.
you see it looks like a large ship.
There's a large ship.
Shit.
But it's so far in the distance that you're like, he's trying to point at it, but it's like, it's just a vast
Right there.
cloud. So you're like,
Oh, you not see it?
Clouds.
It's a ship. Does it look like a ship I've
No,
seen
ships
before?
are in the ocean.
not like a
You
cuttlefish.
buffoon.
Well,
But no, they're in the sky.
where's the
It's right there.
I know he's not wrong. We should leave the village though.
Yeah, we should leave the village.
I want to go see it.
Can I go back to Xanathar's coast, please?
Do you see that ship?
What ship?
Sure, here's 500 gold for the necklace.
Whoa, 500? Thank you.
Have a good day.
Am I walking back? I don't. We're in the middle of the East Forest.
I'm going to that ship.
We're gonna go investigate a ship.
Do you not see the ship falling out of the sky?
No, there's no ship
Jacob, do you see
there.
the ship?
I'm about to. Yeah, I'm getting to that.
If you
I
want
don't
to
know if
come
it'll
with us,
fit him,
sure.
but I'm gonna take up the leather armor that I got in the whip from Drakar's crew and just give him that. Here's some armor. Here's a weapon.
You can come with us.
Yeah, I would probably rather that, as long as you're going back to at least to like Hunchy or something.
We'll head back that way
Eventually.
eventually.
Oh, yeah. Can I join?
Sure,
the armor on.
come with us.
Does he have armor?
If we're getting on Tarek,
do
that's
you
gonna
need, do
take
you
a
need the
while.
armor?
Yes, I do. This is really hard to put on.
Was it mine?
Then you guys get on Tarek, and he's like, "What is this?"
This is out here. I'm going to the ship. Did Jankel see the ship?
No, he didn't.
Alright, you have to lead the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Go that way, Derek.
Tarek just looks at you.
Does my panther keep up?
There better be a ship.
There was a ship
Definitely
coming
not.
from the
It's Derek. What do you mean? Let's see. Wow. As you guys just start running that direction, Tarek does not seem to really know where he's going. He's just running in a straight line, zigzagging around, and just.
As he keeps pointing it out, can we make
Yeah,
it
can we make
to
another
see?
shot?
Sure. As you guys get pretty close, and he's like, "It's by the tree line now," and you guys make another perception check.
17.
22.
You guys both see some sort of like large metallic structure just going below the tree line.
What is that?
The ship.
And now you have gotten
Help guide
a
Tarek
lot
now.
closer. Yeah. You get very close to it when you feel like you're probably within just a couple hundred feet, just past the trees. And
Alright, let's be careful about this. We don't know who or what it is.
Yeah. Dismount.
Did it happen to be the ship that we made?
no,
Or they made?
it's certainly much better made.
Alright.
And much larger.
Does it look like the Alloy?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Does it look like the ship that they saw in the
Does
library?
Does it look like the ship I disintegrated?
You didn't get a huge look at it, but
Is there a big hole inside the ship?
Is this the reason it's falling?
it's been just falling the whole time.
We just happened to catch it while it's landing.
It's closer to that look
Okay.
than the other ones that you've seen.
Okay.
Alright, you want me to go look?
Yes, please.
I'll go invisible again and start walking
Okay.
towards it.
Okay. And you sneak around, make a stealth check. Have advantage.
I know. Okay. 17. This one finally did me bad.
17.
Well, you were out already today.
So as you're sneaking around, you get close enough and you can see some trees broken in this small area, but this probably well over 100, probably 150 feet long, 70 to 100 feet wide ship, Spelljammer ship, landed on the trees here.
On the trees or the ground?
On the trees. Like
Oh,
the trees
wow.
were just broken where they made a landing point.
Crash landed. Maybe.
Doesn't look like the ship's too harmed.
Oh, okay.
Crashed with elegance.
Crash with elegance. And you
Any
see
landing you walk away from isn't a crash.
and you see the door open up. And this Githyanki walk out. As he walks out, another one follow. Another one. Another one. A line of Githyanki walking out, sort of setting up camp, holding a bunch of boxes and barrels as they're placing them down, kind of in the closest to like a open space where the trees haven't been destroyed onto it. They place it there, and you see what looks like this elvish man walk out as well. He looks like, I mean, all elves are super fancy and pretty, but this guy looks like he's gleaming, basically, as he's walking out. And then right behind him, a much more decorated Githyanki, who he's walking out, and he stops and sort of like looks in your direction, kind of keeping an eye out.
About how many Gith walked out?
You would be able to count 19 Gith, and then the one.
And then the elf.
The
and
one
the
elf.
fancy one? Or 19 with the fancy one?
19 with the fancy one, and the and then the elf is the. So there's about there's 20 there.
I will walk away.
Okay.
Walk
Make another stealth check though this time, as
Just straight
he's
up.
looking directly at you, or like directly in your area, kind of keeping close eye.
Well, I never gave the dagger back, so I'll just tell you.
Okay. You're like starting to walk back, and you feel yourself like almost about to step on a twig, and you're like,
What was it?
18 Gith, 1 elf, and 1 definitely higher ranking Gith.
Oh, jeez.
Hoorah, they're here for me again.
Should we let anyone know?
Yep.
Probably the people they're gonna go after. Hey, there's 18 Gith, an elf.
Well, let's get back to Hunshy.
Let Wollondon know? I have his number now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let
do
him know.
that.
Hey, Wollondon. There is a gift ship that just landed in the East Forest.
I'll text my Aurelius as well.
crap. They're here for me, probably. Well, Hanth more specifically.
Probably. We're not quite sure. Saw at least 20 enemies.
No, well, okay, yeah.
Actually, wants Telfom's army with them.
I really want to fight him,
That's why we had the army do it.
but I want to be part of it. I want to fight them.
Well, there's 20 of them.
Yeah?
There'd be 5 of us, 6 of us, 7 of us looking at.
Absolutely not.
There's 4 of us. I don't know what you mean.
Well, I was counting Telran and then my more.
Okay, 5 of us.
And then Jenkel.
That's the 5th one. We don't get both Tilron and Memorial, so that's
Oh,
1.
Yeah. Wollendon and.
You were counting both of them?
Yes?
Why?
They can do that thing where they switch.
That happened
That's
one time.
That's in the
One
morning.
time.
That happened. No, it happened one time in the middle of
He
a fight.
learned how to do that?
Learned is a rough term? You just sort of did it?
It happened once.
But it could happen again.
That's still
Maybe.
one person, and we don't know it'll happen again.
Good. Anyway.
One of the giths definitely could see me while I was invisible.
Oh, the fancy gith?
Yep.
Okay. What was the elf doing with them?
I don't know.
What did he
looked
look
pretty.
like? Oh, pretty.
So
What's an
imagine the one we saw in Hunchy way back in the day.
Oh.
Aspen's friend, but better looking. Yeah.
I'll relay more information
Yeah.
on that. What one Gith was able to see through Mark's invisibility spell, and there was a very fancy, beautiful elf with him.
Thorin.
Yeah, he doesn't have the context.
Thorin was his name.
Yep.
That one.
Yeah, no, so him, but better looking.
I don't know if that's possible.
Go ahead.
Does he want Telflum or no?
What? You want me
Did
to
you
just
want me to
ask?
send my army?
Your army?
Not the whole army, but just some troops.
This is gonna take
I'm
him like a week and a half to get here.
We don't
I'm
know how
sure
long they're
that
gonna
the-
move.
I'm sure that they can communicate themselves.
But if he wants them, I can send them.
He can ask for himself.
All right. The Emperor's right here. That's all I'm saying.
You're the.
And now you can talk to the other Emperor. Anywho.
Also, we don't know if we're gonna fight them.
No, not yet, but I'm sure we're going to.
We just have to decide: are we acting right now or not? Because this is gonna be when they're least expecting an attack.
It'd be smartest to act
They
now.
landed 42 seconds ago.
Quick conversation.
Would be smartest to act now.
Yeah.
But
we are drastically unprepared.
we are outnumbered, and we fought 3 of them once, and that was a 2v3, and that was kind of difficult.
But hey, at least there's no dragons right now.
Oh, you did say that again.
You see a dragon fly.
Hey, then it's not. We're not outnumbered. It might not be on our side, but it's not on their side.
You see the ancient blue dragon come down.
Yes, it's a fair fight.
Now we let them fight, and then we take out whoever wins.
Kill the stragglers.
Third party them.
We third party them.
Let's play his best.
Are we
He's gonna
acting
win.
right now or no?
I think we should, but we don't have the manpower.
Well, there's no way to get manpower here suddenly.
Exactly.
I mean, I got the spell scroll that I really want to use.
Which one?
Eclipse of Eternity.
Oh. What's that do?
You shouldn't be near me if I use it.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
And by near, I mean like within the same postal code.
Oh. Well,
Jankel says, I know of a way we could get some manpower.
That's very true.
That's very
It's
true.
really stupid. It's a really stupid idea, but it'd
The
be.
orcs, we got the orcs chase us.
We could.
That's an idea.
Right
This
here.
is probably one of the worst
sounds like
ideas,
fun.
but
Well, that could
it's
solve-
possible.
2 problems at the same time.
We already got the necklace.
No, I mean we could weaken the orcs.
If we don't need to kill the orcs.
We don't need to kill them.
But it does take care of the Gith problem.
It does.
Alright, so here's the plan.
Oh boy.
Who's the fastest? You probably?
Yeah.
Or is that you?
I don't think we include the Zalyuan on this. I don't want them hunting down our cat,
You have a panther.
our elephant cat. I think we give it to Jankel.
because he'll be faster than them.
Yeah, I'm definitely faster than them.
We give Jankel the dagger. What we have you do is we have you take their attention basically to the Gith camp, use the dagger to teleport to us who's waiting away, and then Orcs, Gith. I think that's the way to do it.
That would be the way to go.
Alright.
Yeah. So I'm getting the orcs, going to the orcs, getting them to
Getting their attention, follow
follow
you.
me.
And then
I'll hand him the dagger that I have. You'll use that to teleport to us, who will be waiting back away. And then I guess at that point we gotta hope the orcs see the Gith.
Okay.
Just go right to the Gith and then just whoop.
Okay. Sure.
It's at least the start of a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's a long run, but
It
I
is.
can do it. Yeah.
You're the fast one.
Yeah. Yeah. I can do it. I can do it. Okay.
You got this.
Yes.
I'll give him a
D4. Stability check.
Just one of them.
Yep.
Just in a minute.
And if you need to teleport early, you can.
Yeah.
It'll still be safe. So like you
Yeah,
have it
I'm
out.
still safe either way, but yeah. Okay. Just make sure you're far enough away where they're not gonna see any of us.
Yep, we'll back up.
I'm gonna be out of breath. So
Yep.
I would not want to fight right afterwards.
Well, also we can just jump on Tarek and no one's gonna catch up to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell Wollondon.
Oh yeah. We're gonna try to have some orcs fight them.
Sounds good.
We'll let you know how it goes.
Okay. So
Oh, jeez.
Jankel starts running back. Well, he just starts walking to the orc village first, and then you guys wait in bated breath. You hear loud yelling of some orcs way off to the left. You just hear distant yelling and footsteps. Not as many footsteps as you expect or hope. But you hear a lot of footsteps running.
They weren't going after the cat that paralyzed the chieftain.
Yeah, they had. Yeah, I mean, you're probably hoping the entire village, but there's still a good chunk of footsteps.
I mean, if they die, don't come back. The full village is like looking for them.
Who knows?
So then you just hear it moving from the left to the right.
Just so you guys aren't surprised, they have plants that are made of plant and human bones. And not human bones.
The Gith?
What? No, the orcs.
Oh.
You, what?
You said they, so I was assuming the Gith.
No, the orcs.
Okay.
It shocked me and Jankel the first time we saw.
Okay, well. Now that I know, I'll still be shocked because I'm sure it's scary to look at, but you know. At least I know.
It's strange. Who knows if they came, but...
Jangle appears next to you. Just lays down.
Good job, buddy.
Good job.
He sits there for like a solid 5 minutes.
Can I have my panther like on a stealth approach and well, I don't know. Go out to the range, which is the 100 feet, and then see if he can see anything. Can he see?
If you guys are within that range, you probably aren't, because that would be.
No.
That's probably a little too close for comfort.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna.
mean, you could
gonna see through his
solo walk a little closer and then.
Yeah. I'm gonna go scout a little bit.
I'll use similar thing with Muffler, but since Muffler can fly, I'll have him go above the trees, and then see if from that position, within 100 feet of me, if I can see, because I can see through his eyes. So.
Yeah.
So I'll
And he
have
can,
I'll
too.
have my panther at the limit, slowly stealthing as I'm.
Yeah.
So like I don't have to be as close.
So both of you are walking forward, just slowly, but staying within 100 feet of your Muffler and Panther. Did you name your Panther?
I think I'm naming it.
I think you named it at some point.
Or what name I go again?
I don't remember.
I
You
don't-
named it the last session you used it, and then gave up on using it.
And then we haven't seen it since.
Yeah, Azriel. Yeah.
Azriel and Muffler sneaking over. Both of them should make a stealth check.
Well, I'm sure the flying monkey's great at it. He's not. 7.
12.
Wow.
Does he not have advantage?
It has +7. I don't see it
Oh.
advantage.
Wow.
Oof.
I mean, well, if he goes in this spectral form, which I bet he probably would be.
He can, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a 5. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. 25.
Yeah. A lot better.
Again, flying monkey.
So, gosh, why do we have to play at 9? Stupid moving day. Yours. Are you looking through your Panther's eyes
Yes,
as well?
I'll be looking through the eyes.
Okay.
It has advantage in all wisdom perception checks that rely on smell.
Alright, well, this one's sight.
Yeah.
I smell orc blood.
You guys are looking closer, and as you get there, you see this. I guess neither of them have really started a fight yet, as they seem to be trying to talk to each other.
Interesting.
The elf goes over to the orcs and is trying to calm them down a little bit. But they don't seem very eager to calm down.
We
And
need an attack that sparked this fight.
they did, let me see, did they bring they did bring one of the plants with them.
We need an attack to spark this fight.
Yeah, but we need it to last longer than one round, because it'll take us longer than that to get there.
Should I cast something to Muffler?
I can only cast things through Muffler with a range of touch. So, great idea.
Unfortunately.
Not helpful.
This flying monkey just appears in between them, and they're all just confused. It would be a way to confuse them for sure.
That would be confusing.
He touches a yo.
You brought a monkey to this conversation? No, you brought the monkey.
Flying monkey!
Food!
So with our perceptions and whatnot, how close are they?
They're
Like from actual person.
they're probably basically just out of hearing range, basically. Otherwise, you would be pretty in the open and more clearly visible.
Okay. Well, I was gonna try to cast Plant Growth, which has a range of 150 feet. I was wondering if that's.
Oh, well, if you went up to where the panther is, you could probably reach.
Okay.
But
Man, it's not really an attack either, but it's like it's just something like to, like, get it started or more or less.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know if it would work or not. 'Cause all it would do is just makes plants grow and makes a whole area in a 100-foot radius, centered on a point, become thick and overgrown, and it's becomes difficult terrain. Or 4 feet is 1 foot is 4 foot.
Well, as you're trying to think through if that will work, you watch one of the orcs chuck a sling rock at the guy at the elf, just, and the elf just like just starts casting some magic at them, and a fight just starts erupting. You missed the fight start. As they start clashing back and forth, the great clubs versus these great swords. And the elf casting some magic,
What's the big fancy one casting spells?
Which big fancy one?
The gift.
Oh, the fancy gift?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see him cast a spell lifting the plant into the air, as the plant just can't really move anywhere. But I think it has a ranged attack. Only 10 feet. So it's just like thrashing these vines and tendrils out of it, trying to reach anything, but it can't. And a few orcs start getting some good smacks into the gith, until they do knock out one of the gith, but it's basically like a 20v20. Only about 20 orcs followed Jankel, and the gith start slashing down. At this point, they've killed probably 7 of the orcs, with only one of their gith being knocked out, but then one of their giths can kind of drag that gith off to the side, trying to get him behind cover, and they just like feed him a healing potion. And then the big gith, or the decorated gith, drops concentration on the plant. I am so not getting my words right today. But the plant falls down and starts just like crawling its way towards the gith, and all the gith and the elf start backing away behind their crates that they just placed down. And then each and every one of them start to cast, they all start casting some spells as well, lifting majority of the orcs into the air, like 30 to 60 feet. And then the 5 that are left start getting like bombarded, surrounded by all the other gith, and they start getting slashed at. Another one of the gith go down, but that chunk of orcs on the ground that are still on the ground get slashed to bits. And then let me see. At that point, one of the gith seems to have fully died, but the rest of the orcs...
One's down, one's fully dead.
One's dead,
and that's it.
19 to go.
Each of the orcs get dropped down one by one with the telekinesis, and so they all just stab into them until eventually all that's left is the plant creature that gets dropped 90 feet from the air, landing onto the ground, and they all start slashing at it. But it manages to severely wound yet another one of the gith, until it also eventually falls.
So all that
pretty
work
quickly
for 1 dead.
Yeah.
And 2 down.
They used resources.
They did use resources.
They did. Nearly all of them have used their telekinesis, at least, and a lot of them are very wounded. I
know what I'm gonna do.
Do it.
I need your dagger.
Okay.
I'll grab the other one from Jangle.
I don't think you're by us.
Oh no, you guys went up. You went up.
Oh yeah, those two are
They
up.
went up. Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
Jangle has the other one right now.
So he's, I won't grab him, Jangle, because he's just chilling here.
Well, he still can. I mean, he's
right next
he's
to
right
you,
next
but
to you. So.
Can I get my dagger back? Thank you. I have a feeling they're about to
I'm
do
about to
something.
be really stupid.
I have a feeling they're about to do something that maybe.
I'm about to be really stupid.
Oh boy. Okay.
Anything I can do?
Have at least Nero come, maybe? I don't know, I'm about to be dumb. I'm about to be dumb.
I'll go grab Nero.
And, in the wake of all this confusion, I'm not going to get a better time when I'm alone and facing a bunch of enemies. So I'm going to cast Eclipse of Eternity.
Yeah. Oh boy, how am I supposed to do this? These guys have so much. Oh boy, there's so many of them.
Does
So-
it give a dark shadow or anything like that?
So are you going in invisible or anything? You're just running in?
I mean,
and
I'll
casting?
run in invisible,
Okay.
But then, I mean, using the item's gonna break invisibility, right?
Yeah.
So I'll run in invisible, and then within a 60-foot radius of me,
Yeah.
it's
Make a
just
stealth check. Make a stealth check. And then what save is it to?
Dex.
Dex save.
21. Finally failed me today.
19 dex saves. Golly. That's just for the first roll. What's the DC?
21.
No, it's not.
23.
Oh, is it like,
No, it's not my spell save.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Oh.
It is. It's. I believe. 19? I believe.
That sounds about
It's 19.
right.
It's 19.
Okay. So.
This music feels fitting.
The Eclipse of Eternity.
For the Eclipse of Eternity.
Okay. How much damage?
69.
Nice!
Nice.
69 necrotic damage?
Yep.
Okay. So, that is... So, 12 of them go down. 12 of them get sapped of their energy as they just like collapse onto the ground unconscious, as the rest of them are still around, which is
How many of the ones that are still around failed to save? Because if they failed, they're also blind. This was
Yeah.
like my one
No, no.
opportunity to use this, where I
Yeah.
didn't have to worry about you guys.
The two that
Yeah.
the two that were already down in the gift in the other fight, are they dead
those
as
are the
well?
those are the ones that are fully unconscious yet again. They didn't fully kill them, but it
I wasn't sure if they got a chance to heal
it brought
or
them
not.
back down. They healed like 20 health and then got
Even if they failed that one.
Exactly, yeah.
It went back down.
yeah.
I know this is really hard for you, but
Yeah.
I'm
no,
just looking
it's-
at this going, this is
Yeah,
my
you
only
gotta.
chance to...
You gotta. This is the perfect time to do that. I'm just trying to figure out, because I was just basing it off of fails and success right now, which would mean all the ones that failed are the ones that are unconscious, but that wouldn't be the way that it actually plays out. So, I will roll to see based on... Yeah, I'll just roll. Let's see.
I can't imagine the elf and the fancy one failed it, but...
Quite a lot of the ones that are still up are... quite a few of them are blinded and failed.
Okay.
So a lot of them that died or went unconscious were just already really wounded, and they still succeeded. But yeah,
But because
one of
they
the
were
guys
wounded.
that's up just took nothing, and only one out of the 20 rolls. 21 rolls.
Do any of them react fast enough? Like immediately? Great.
Well,
Action
I'm ready.
next turn to do it again.
Okay.
Because as long as I have concentration on the spell, I can use my action every turn to cast it again. So
Is there like a visual? Is there a visual?
I know!
There's a visual effect to all of this, right? I'm guessing.
Probably, yeah.
cataclysmic wave of necrotic energy surrounding the area around you in darkness. So yes,
Okay.
a 60-foot radius sphere of darkness
What?
explodes not once but twice.
I will shout Nero,
I see it.
and
Where's Marth?
I'll turn around and I'll just go back.
I'll start sprinting back, not knowing. Assuming he has
You're
the dagger.
sprinting towards him.
Well, assuming he has the dagger. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd bonus action teleport, but I believe he has the dagger.
But wouldn't that get you close?
Wait, what are you doing now?
I'm running to Valgor because
Okay.
Valgor said my name. You scream my name.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm not teleporting because I think he has the dagger.
Okay.
And if he's
Okay.
like that close,
I see.
teleport. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'll mention. Marth took the dagger, and then this darkness happened.
I'm not concerned, actually.
Okay. I'm still gonna go towards the.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna. When I see the darkness end,
This damage is 81. I rolled really well on this damage.
Oh, look at that! It happened again.
it's like an eclipse of eternity. It's like waves of necrotic energy emanating around it.
Cataclysmic waves of necrotic energy.
My bad.
That's the description.
This is so hard to get
Those
back
plants look like they're dead.
Oh yeah, plants or undead take double damage.
Holy crap, this math is so complicated now.
Sure is.
Yeah. Some of these guys were perfectly fine. What is this? 1, 2,
81 and 69. So 140, 150 damage.
150, yeah.
It's not bad. Yeah. Everything within a 60-foot radius. Which, by the way, 60-foot radius, just so you know, bigger than the battle map we had for the Voidmont Dragon.
Yeah.
It's 120-foot diameter, think about it.
Yeah.
So it's
60 feet everywhere around me.
Alright, I got a lot of math to do here.
Yes, you do.
So I guess now's a good time to go to the bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah. Looking at the orcs versus these guys' health, there is a big difference.
Well, if the orcs were alive,
No,
they aren't now.
I'm saying the orcs would have been down without dealing like any scratches to most of them, which would change a lot with even the first eclipse. The problem is 12 was a way higher number of how many would actually go down with the first one. 12 was what took the full brunt of the 69, but a lot of them are still up, but not with the second hit.
I rolled really well on that. I mean, if you want to look at the, I rolled really well. 6s, 7s.
Yeah. I want to make this as accurate as I can without going super in depth of rolling for everyone. So I've got.
Hey, I'm doing what I can to get rid of this threat. Oh, also the ones who are blinded, they remain blinded for the duration of the spell, not until, like, they don't make a save at the end of their turns. They are blinded until Eclipse of Eternity drops.
Gosh.
So.
Yeah, you just ran to the rec center and they're all like, what? Boom! 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 You get 5 big booms.
They're about to.
Oh my god.
Oh, your buddy just died. One more big boom.
One big boom for your buddy.
He gets 1 big boom. Boom.
Oh, your buddy just died. Here's 1 big boom. Here's a boom for you.
Oh, 5 of you are dead. Here's 5 big booms. Oh, this stupid thing's not loading now. I'm going individual now. Instead of just trying to figure out the whole group, I'm going precise. I went from like, I'll just guesstimate to I'm going the exact numbers of how much damage they would have had done.
You can have the scroll and just, copy it into your book.
I could have. Not anymore.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Actually, I'm not upset about this.
No, I'm not.
What better opportunity is going to arise
than 19 gift and a 1 elf?
than
Your
this.
sworn enemies.
Yes.
Yeah.
They would have done the same thing to you.
They would have done the same thing to me.
Maybe even worse.
It would have been worse because it's 20 of them.
It would have been the levitate stab method.
Well, they wouldn't have had to levitate me. It's just me.
That's a good point. Yeah,
They would have levitated him. He could still do it in the air.
I could do it in the air. That actually wouldn't. I'm not a melee person. Being levitated in the air is actually helpful because it makes it so they can't hit me.
So you can see. Oh, slow on all of you.
Nah, I can still only get 6.
What? Oh. Well, still on those 6 instead of those 6.
Screw those 6 in particular.
Okay. I think I finally have the numbers.
Welcome back.
I crunched all the numbers.
Wait.
Do it again.
I don't have the elf. Hold on.
Oh, we're still working on the elf.
One more.
We'll be right back.
These short
Please
messages.
hold.
Okay.
All right.
So I don't know if I put this in the video or not, but I was giving general numbers for how much the orcs damaged them compared to then Marth and everything, and then I just basically scrapped all that and just redid it all with the actual minis, numbers, and everything. So this is everything. There were the two Gith that were knocked out during the orc fight. They were healed up enough, but then the eclipse stuff. And then, well, so those two obviously very much knocked out, but they were not killed.
Usually
No, they have
Died.
one failed death save.
They were not killed. They both have, a failed death save. And then you knocked out with your 2 blasts, knocked out 4 of them, and then the rest are a lot of them are very hurt, and a lot are, most of them are very hurt. Bleeding from eye sockets, basically. But there are a couple that look pretty decently fine, that'd be 3, 4. Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3.
Alright, do it again.
Alright. 4 of them, perfectly fine.
After 2?
Well, not perfectly fine. But, I mean, they saved both of them, so they're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not that bad, but if 4 of them got natural 20s on both, that's absurd.
I call a recap.
Not possible. That's
No.
absurd.
But they have a turn to react now after your 2 big blasts.
Well, Nero teleports after the second blast, so I am here too. I said that before.
He
Oh,
did
did
say
you?
that.
He did say that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're punching back.
And I'll tell my Panther to charge after the second blast.
Okay. Which means, oh crud. So, there's 4 that are going to just be able to basically do whatever they want, and then the rest of them are all just going to be like, I don't really know what they're going to do being all blinded, but they kind of know the general idea or
Well, after the
space.
second one, I did teleport 15 feet. So
Where 15 feet? Just
a different direction, so
Yeah.
the 4 that aren't blinded can see me perfectly fine, but just so it's harder for the ones that are blinded to guess where I am.
I see. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so it's like, okay, they know about where I am, but I'm not actually there right now.
Okay. Which means those 4 will sprint directly towards you. Well,
What?
to both of you. And 2 of them are going to attempt to... I guess... Gosh. This is tough with only 4 of them being able to do much. Although they're going to be kind of yelling towards you. So there's a rough idea for all the other ones. Well, they're just yelling. But I guess they are saying some Gith things, which you understand, but it's just the generic, like they're over here! Kill them! Stuff like that, you know.
Yep.
But both of you make a charisma saving throw. As
Oof.
they grab hold of you.
16.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
Wow, he beat me.
So both of them seem to be trying to cast some sort of spell on you, but it doesn't take hold. Yeah, blinded is a separate condition. And then the other 2 that are there are going to make 3 great sword attacks. So the first 3 towards Nero, does a nat 20 hit you? Does a 14
Nope.
and a 13.
Nope.
Yeah. So you take.
Because I'm about to get hit, I can't do anything to that nat 20. So
Not worried.
20 slashing and 35 psychic. And then towards you, Marth, a 23 to hit.
Yep.
I will be going one by one with for the Silvery Bar's purposes.
That's fine.
Yeah. Then another 23,
Yep.
and then an 11.
That misses.
Yeah. So you take 22 slashing
Okay.
and 48 psychic.
24.
So 24. Yeah.
That's total for both.
Yes.
Can you break it up into each attack? Because I
Yeah.
make con saves.
Oh yeah. First attack would be 32.
32.
DC 16.
See, this is why I save my reaction. I'm gonna Chrono Shift that. Got it?
Then the other one is DC 19 because it's 38 damage to you.
Got it.
Okay. And then I think he failed both. Yeah, he's. All right. Now I have to roll for all of them to see if they know where you are. Where you are.
You chose this.
Correct. Oh boy. Okay.
Is the elf blinded? And the,
Yeah.
The two
Yeah,
fancy guys are blinded?
Yes, they are. So
That's good point for us.
8 of them that are blinded and alive, not including the mage and the other guy.
You need to get
Wow.
one more
6 out of the 8 can get to you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
They have disadvantage on their attacks, but they can, I guess, 3 and 3 on both of you
I
guys.
can reaction and take one of his too. No, but I can't. Never mind.
While they're coming at you, you can reaction attack one of them.
Well, I want to save it for shield.
12, 18, oh wait, and then 10.
Only the 18 hits.
12, 18, and 10. Okay. Which is a total of 35, so 17 DC, but it's 11 slashing, 24 psychic.
Is that with the half psychic?
Right. Oh, I was giving, yeah, last one too was,
Oh.
I forgot about that. So it would be 23 total damage to you. So that's 11. Just an 11 DC.
Got it.
Yeah, I figured. And then for you, a 23 to hit.
I'm gonna shield that one. Take half damage.
Okay. Then the other 2 don't hit. Which is a total of 38 damage. Because you're not resistant to either, I don't think.
I am immune to disease though.
Okay.
Disease-filled blade hits you.
Immune to
Biggest Yankee. Oh, the big guy does not know where you are. Oh, he has legendary resistances.
It's too late now, Silence. It's too late now, Silence.
I have 21 people to try to read through. You want me to read through all their character sheets?
You individually went through all of them. You had a chance.
We did have a chance. We have the video footage on 3 cameras.
Oh my gosh.
Bullet.
You had it. You wouldn't let us use it now. If it was him, you wouldn't let him at this point say, "Oh, I used my legendary resistance."
Well, he's got one person. Whatever. Okay, that guy. Never
You
mind.
have one too. That I could use it.
I'm not doing it, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I didn't read through their whole character sheets. I read through their health, and that's about it. I clicked their
trying to
deck
keep it
saves.
honest.
I
We're trying to
clicked their
keep it
deck
honest.
saves, and I looked at their health. That is all I was looking at. Oh my gosh.
It just means this next
Yeah,
one
no,
won't
that
do as
guy.
much damage to him.
Yes.
Assuming I'm up. Silas wasn't ready for me to do this, guys.
Not at all. I should have, because this is. I was gone already.
This is the prime chance for me to do this. I've been waiting for a fight of a lot of people. Although I would have done
all
it to
right,
the dragon
well-
if you hadn't found out it was immune to necrotic damage.
I guess no, you have to see that. Never mind. So wait, what is the what's the word against the blinded again? Because it lasts till your concentration's over.
It lasts the duration of the spell.
Yeah,
So once
okay.
con drops, then they won't be blinded.
Yeah.
But they don't make saves at the end of their turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Still standing.
Well, I suppose the mage, the elf guy there, he's going to just disappear.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But then the other guy, the big Githyanki guy, well, I guess he like kind of walks over to where you were and starts kind of like swinging, hoping to hit something.
You
But
cast Chrono Shift too, so you could move again.
That's not a spell.
Oh, it's not a spell. Oh.
oh yeah. Okay. Well, now I suppose it's your guys' turn as your
Panther.
panther could maybe get there. What's the
It's
range? of the panther?
35 movement.
Oh well. Dashing that. Well, you haven't even had a turn because you haven't had a turn, have you?
Yeah, no.
because you just got there.
But initiative, he
So-
goes first.
So shoot. Yeah, I'm basically just saying you guys all have a turn and then these guys have a turn, and so it's which means your panther gets 70 feet closer, but it's about 150. I mean, it's probably a little closer, so about 130, but it's still gonna be next turn.
Okay.
Sure you don't want to do anything?
Yeah.
I would love to do something, but
Yeah.
being fair, you would roll higher than initiative.
So yeah, you can start. You're running in, but you're still 70 feet away or so, and then your guys' turns.
I'm being fair.
You're sharing technically.
We can roll the d20 to see who has the higher number.
I think we should.
Okay.
Because I really want you to go before me.
I'd love to go before you.
He still revives his own. initiative roll.
All right, ready?
Yep.
He's got advantage too.
Oh, wow. It doesn't matter.
That was a lot of talk for nothing.
All right, well,
I got to level 5, so... Did you get higher than a 5?
I sure did. Even on a nat 1, it's higher than 5.
Yeah, in that case, you guys would be both. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to use my action to do it again. Just crit. Okay. Choose to succeed.
I'm going to choose to succeed.
So that's 75.
Alright.
I choose to succeed, Silas.
Not even gonna roll for it?
I did.
He did.
Alright.
He wouldn't have succeeded. No, you wouldn't be dead. You'd be down with one fail save.
Oh,
No, you wouldn't. You would have just gone down if you failed all 3.
Oh, now you can move again,
with
right?
225?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm teleported 15 feet, Misty stepping, teleporting 15 feet, running. I am 90 feet away. I'm not letting them hit me again.
Now let Panther ahead of you.
So that way you can miss these step bonus action, teleport in. Boom!
You can do it again. I can't.
You're supposed to step in, boom, then start running away again.
30 feet.
That'd be wild right now if I could have action surged.
Yeah.
Oh my
Boom,
gosh.
boom.
Boom!
You see a third cataclysmic necrotic energy explosion. At least you know Marth's not down yet.
Yeah. So how far away was I from
Which,
my Panther?
oh yeah, you might have been in range almost. No, because it would have been 60
my
feet.
Panther was
No,
the one
yeah.
that was the 70 feet.
Yeah. And it was still 70 feet away.
I was farther back because I started
Yeah.
moving back to get Nero, and then I heard the explosion. Then I ran, yelled at Nero, and came back.
You just don't want to be hit by it. No.
That's true.
I mean, who wants to be Silas? Let's be honest here.
Granted, that the damage would already be half.
I don't think any person present wants to be hit by this. I think, but that's the reason I did it.
They're sucking all their life force.
Yes,
Now those ones who are down have 2 failed saves. 2 failed saves.
they do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which means they can just poke.
Well, you can do that with 1 because a poke is 2 failed death saves. because it's not okay.
Technically, that's where the rules become super weird.
Yeah, the cataclysmic necrotic energy, 1 failed death save. Someone with a dagger, 2 failed death saves.
Because that's bleeding versus getting your life sucked out of you. Which one's more worse? A cataclysmic death
More
ray
worse.
or a drop of blood spilling?
The 75 necrotic damage is worse.
But I can do like what can I do with my dagger? I can do
What can I do with my?
I can do 14 damage on a crit with my dagger. But I can do 14 damage twice.
That's
28.
still less than...
Should I roll their death saves too to see, or should we just ignore it?
Well, I could do 22 damage with my dagger.
Silas, I don't know if it's going to matter.
Well, okay. In that case, you saw 10 of them went down.
They're almost.
So you have 14
How
there
many
are-
down? That's 16 down.
16 down.
There are two still up that aren't the commander-looking guy and the
Commander and
mage
the
went.
elf is gone.
Yeah.
So
they
there's
both teleported away.
3 people left.
Well, the commander
No,
says
the commander's still
commander's
here.
there.
They're still here. Okay.
So there's
Elf's
just the
gone.
commander and the two
And the two.
other one that are still up, but they are all blinded.
nice.
Well, it's your turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna swing at one close to me. I'm gonna booming blade it, so that way if it moves.
All right. Roll a d4, just to see which one is which.
Oh, that didn't work. 1.
Okay. Then roll damage.
Only
Roll a hit.
little hit. Does a 19 hit?
Parry.
It can parry?
No,
Isn't it blind?
I'm joking.
I was like, no.
Wait. Oh no, yeah, okay. I was like, where? It doesn't say you have to see them, but
That would
no, you
be
do.
ridiculous.
I know. But it does. It's just
I
like
just
at the end
know
of
I'm
it.
gonna get hit.
Yeah, it just says it like way at the bottom of the parry thing. I'm like, what?
8 radiant and an 11 thunder. She's still up?
Yeah.
Alright, normal hit then. Does a 17 hit? No?
Nope.
Alright, bonus action, backside.
Okay.
You're stuck there now.
Nat 20. Backside.
Parry. Okay.
D6.
Is it D6? Okay.
Because you got it upgraded.
I did. And I'm gonna also smite. Just first level, why not?
You're too nice. Marth is right. We're too nice.
You guys are
Marth.
too nice as paladins.
You know, you're right. Second level!
That's 16.
It's better.
You want one? So clearly you didn't read my notes. You didn't read my battle plan.
That's 12 bludgeoning.
If that wasn't a crit, I would say that's fine. But here, that's a crit. On a crit, you go all out.
That's a good point. 16, 28 radiant, right?
No.
20.
No.
Oh no, it's more. 27 radiant. 6 bludgeoning, 27 radiant. I didn't add that 4.
Okay.
Thanks.
Can I roll it? Alright, do I get an action? Or
And then-
do I see Marth?
Well,
Because like Marth just moved.
I do have
90
a question for my turn real quick. If I were to move away, would they get an opportunity attack, or would they not know I'm moving away?
they would. It's
There
just a
would be a
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Okay.
But you have your reaction shield again.
Yeah. So I'll back away 30 feet.
Well, what are you wanting to do? Because
Well,
if you move
it-
30 feet, you're still 120 feet away.
If
well,
Marth isn't within 30 feet of me, I run to Marth. No.
no.
You could bonus action
Well,
teleport to me.
oh.
Oh wait, no, he has it.
Yeah.
It's like Marth moved 90 feet away, running
Right.
away. I'm guessing he's running towards us.
Well, he never said.
He never
Right.
specified, but I guess.
I just would have ran.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be thinking about where I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
just getting away.
I was
Okay, never mind then.
picturing it. It would be slightly too far to your left, where he would be almost within 30 feet, but he's probably about 40 to 50 feet that way after your 30 feet of movement,
Okay.
because he'd be Yeah. Why? What are you wanting to do? I guess. 'Cause
I was
could-
gonna see if I could get the dagger from Marth,
Oh.
teleport to Nero, and start slashing
see.
it too. But
Yeah.
I'll just have my
I'll
have my panther still charging into there. I will.
You can move 90 feet if you dash and miss a step.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, you can miss a step.
I'll do that, so I'm 90 feet closer.
So you could, if you're going towards him, which you could kind of see him through the tree line 50 feet away, just you could go towards him or towards the fight, either one.
Is it?
Well, you could get
Towards
to
the fight is about, after your 30 feet of walking, it's about,
Well, no. He can get to him,
If I can get to him within the 90 feet, I want that.
and then still. I guess his bonus action's gone.
But that's true.
But you can action surge, and
I don't have to.
He's not a fighter.
oh, that's right. That's right. That sucks to be you. I could
You-
action surge.
yeah,
Oh, I wasn't done
with
with
90
this.
feet you could get to Marth. So like you run 30 feet, then you see him, and you're like, and you just dash towards him and then Misty
I'll
step
run to
towards him.
Marth so I can
But-
possibly get the dagger.
Yeah, but you'd have to use everything to get to him, and then you could
How far would he be from the fight if he just ran towards the fight?
That's true.
still.
You can still get to him.
Because it was 100. It was like 150 feet away.
Yep.
And then he went 30 feet, so he would have had to go another 120, which he could only go 60 from there. So he would still be 60
He'd
feet
still
from
be
the
60
fight.
feet away.
Okay.
But he could get to you, and he'd be there. He'd be on you by that end of that
I
turn.
don't really have any
Yeah.
spells that do damage, so other than blade, but that's a 30-foot range.
I'm just not gonna give him the dagger, so that's where it's.
So you're like, hand me the dagger, and it just.
No, because my plan is to teleport in, do it again, and run away. So I'm not giving you the dagger.
I see. Well, yeah, that's.
I'll still run towards
Yeah.
him with that in my mind.
You went
but-
to him, and you're like, I need the dagger, and he's.
I need the dagger. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's all of your guys'.
You gotta realize
turns.
Well,
this
I was
is
gonna
my
action surge, but
favorite
I wasn't
enemy.
able to save it.
Oh, you were in action surge?
Yeah.
Do it.
Well, action surge and hit him twice again. Alright, is that a 9 or a 6?
That's a 9.
18.
18 to hit, half damage.
Ooh!
Same guy?
Same guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then more to hit.
Okay, yeah.
Start with the first one.
Yeah.
That's 2 plus 4, which is.
Did you just say that's 2?
That's I'm having it.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not 2 plus.
Oh, I'm stuck.
It's all of it half.
Add total.
4.
No, add it all total. And
4!
It's 4.
If you,
Yes.
if you make that 5 a 2, you're losing a possible that they're 2
4
odds.
total?
4
Yeah.
total. Radiant. And then the
That's
other
it.
one was more to hit.
It was only 4 damage?
5 plus 4 is 9.
And divide it. Oh.
Okay, okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna smite too.
You guys are. Yeah.
He looks pretty beaten up, too.
It's additional 12 radiant.
Alright, he had 9 left, so.
Alright, good. He's down.
You knock him out, too.
And then are you still moving?
Then now I'll move 30 feet back. Away.
Okay, so
But
one
I'll
of
kind
them.
of go like an adjacent away.
So, okay, one of them gets to try to smack you.
I'm putting these here.
If it wasn't at disadvantage, it would have been great. But a 16 doesn't hit, does
Nope.
it? Yeah, didn't think so. Okay. Now it's their turn, and
There's only 2 of them left, right?
yeah, real quick though, I am going to roll their death saves just to see.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess if they
Because
get a nat 20,
some get
then-
nat 20s. With 20 of them, one better. I mean, they got.
Well, it's not 20 of them.
I know. Yeah.
It's
So there's-
only 17.
Yeah.
should I roll for? I'll just roll once for all of them. Yeah. Or
Well,
all that
2
are
of
down.
them have.
One's up.
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
least
I know what their death
two-
saves
two
are
of them
at,
had 2
but
failed.
2 have 2 failed for sure.
yeah. Okay. All right, 2 more. This is the most tedious session. but
They're gonna
it's-
get up. Marth's gonna teleport back.
Get us a 1 health left. And just go right back down.
Does blind go away after being knocked out? I doubt it. I really doubt it.
I mean,
because it's
It's
still
persists because of the spell.
Yeah,
so-
it's still
The
active.
spell's still up.
Okay. Alright, so that guy, one guy, got up. In all of that, one
You
guy.
wanted at least one
stood
guy.
up.
You got your one guy.
You
Yeah.
did want at least one, yeah.
And he's gonna start hobbling. He's gonna kind of just sprint back towards the ship, but
Did you know where the ship
Yeah.
is? He went down.
yeah,
He's blind.
he's
Down and
off.
blinded.
He's not like direct path, but he knows the general direction still.
Head bonks onto the side of ship, knocks out.
Yeah, but he gets like
Trips up the stairs.
he gets up to the ship basically, and then how far did you move away?
30 feet, but like not 30 feet straight back, 30 feet diagonally back, so it's, you can do the math.
No, yeah, it's 30 feet.
It's 30 feet.
Yeah, it's 30 feet either way. It's just the big guy, the decorated guy just disappears as well.
Darn it!
And then the one, well, there's two guys still alive, but one of them's running back to the ship. The other guy, he is also gonna, let's see. Okay. He is also gonna be running back towards the ship. So both of them are like right up next to the ship, and then, yeah, that's about it. So,
My turn.
it's all your guys' turn now.
All right, Silas.
Yep.
You said we can ask whatever questions we want of you.
Oh, okay.
If both of us are holding the dagger, can we both use our bonus action to teleport to Nero?
Well, there has to be a drawback to something like that because, well, I mean, the drawback would be both of you using
Both
bonus
bonus
actions, but I feel like there needs to be a little bit more of a drawback because that's not at all how the dagger can work. You can only teleport one person.
It doesn't
with
say
their
that.
bonus action.
It just says the Nightingale can teleport directly to the Wren as a bonus action.
Well, if you're going based on that, then,
Then
only
we can't,
it leaves.
yeah.
Yeah. I should probably write that down then, because make it more precise. Because otherwise, no one's dagger.
Otherwise-
Yeah. Although then it could be anyone. It could be.
That's
five
exactly
people holding
anyone
onto it.
holding on.
The Wren says the wielder of the Wren can teleport directly to the Nightingale as a bonus
Yeah.
action.
So I guess that's why it's one person, because one person technically can wield it.
Only one person can
But
wield it.
so
Then
I don't know. What could be a drawback where both of you can go with it?
They lose their
It
movement
could be something. It could be literally anything. It
movement
could be.
speed's reduced.
Could be some of your movement speed uses, or it could be even health taken from it, or used as an action, or I don't know.
I know what I would say.
There's the
drawback.
drawback.
It's also not the status quo too, so we need to keep that in
No,
mind.
I'll just give it to you. You can go in.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to wait for a second though.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my movements, 30 feet of movement speed. I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step, which gets me.
Oh, so you're handing
I'm
him the
giving him the
dagger and
dagger.
running in?
Yep.
Okay.
75 feet of movement, and assuming the two that are up are within 60 feet of me.
They're not, because they're within.
It's 120
It's another
foot
15
radius.
feet away.
Do you teleport?
Because you teleported 90 feet away from where they were at,
Okay.
and then so you're 90 feet from their original point.
Yep.
They ran back to the house or the building or the ship
ship.
60 feet because they sprinted. So then you went back 75, so you're 15 feet from that original point, which would reach them. So you're 15 feet from the 60-foot reach.
What you should do is you should keep the
If
dagger.
that makes sense.
Go to Nero, go in there, and then just start bouncing back. And then as I run in, I can probably grab you. I can grab it on your run back.
I mean, I already gave it to you and said I was doing
Yeah.
this, so.
Yeah, it's like he's running in and realizing, crap, they're just out of reach. I could cast the spell here, but they
Just keep concentrating as I.
Yeah, I mean, he could do that too and just wait a turn. And that's all.
I mean, what I will do is I'll just cast Firebolt at one of the ones that's still up.
Okay. Roll to see which one, I guess.
Okay.
Just a d4.
1.
Okay. Roll damage.
4 hit.
Yeah, it does. Roll damage.
20 fire damage. But then because I cast a spell, I'm teleporting 15 feet closer.
Gosh, that's actually, because that was Firebolt, I don't think that works because it used a spell slot.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I was trying to nerf you.
No.
No.
Nah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the one that had enough to survive a 20 damage.
Why couldn't you let me choose? You made me roll for it.
Yeah, I guess I just wasn't even thinking that you could choose. Sorry, my bad. All right, so is that your turn then? 'Cause you did everything really. You too.
I'll bonus action teleport to Nero.
Yep. So you're within. Did you sprint away?
He went diagonally.
Oh, yeah.
He went 30 feet diagonally.
Yeah.
So what? He's what? About
30 feet from, or yeah, like 15 feet from Mark.
Yeah. What about that? At bad guys.
90 feet.
90 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You running actually screwed all of it
It
up.
kind of did.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I can.
Although it would have changed a lot because that guy might not have run away if he was in range of you, but you left his opportunity. Right?
I can use my action of Vortex Warp Valgorian.
Sure, you guys are sharing
Sharing an initiative.
sharing an initiative, so you can vortex warp.
I got Vortex Warp Martha actually.
Too late.
From Mars.
Yeah, oops.
Well, put me in, coach. Put me in. You're in.
All right, you appear right next to them.
I'll
You know what? Bonus action.
Well, actually, you're still slightly away, but you only use your bonus action.
I
to get
ran.
there, so you
I'm
run
gonna
in.
bonus action and cast Divine Favor on myself.
Okay.
I do an extra D4 radiant in it.
Okay. You still have your movement, I guess.
Oh, and then I'll move 30 feet closer since Marth, might want to teleport to me.
Oh yeah, I will.
The kids aren't even there now, and he's just going for it.
They're still alive. They're still breathing.
I should
still
roll
making
which way
saves.
I'm attacking. Right.
I guess he could have chosen
One.
two. Okay. Same guy.
That's like a 21 hit.
Yes. Not if he parried.
Just smite them both. The one guy has 1 health.
Wait, how much health does one have?
Well, one of them has 1 health, not this guy.
Oh, okay. So,
Smite them both. Go all out. Why reserve the spell slot?
Well, you just hit them both. You can hit one on one.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
I'll do a third or second level smite.
Just blow them up. They may be unconscious, but they aren't dead yet.
That. 9, 8, 17 slashing.
That kills him. He had 14.
Oh, so I couldn't have done it with Fireball.
All right, I attack the other guy. Yeah, that hits. 18
Okay, he's
plus
dead.
10. Do we storm the ship?
Well, they're not dead yet.
Not yet. Get out of
So
here.
yeah, all of them, so many of them are down, and I guess
Can I do a perception check, to see if there's movement and shit inside the ship or anything like that?
Yeah. I will run.
you just ran back into the fight.
Well.
Run.
Yeah.
Run that way, and I'll try to point him.
Yeah.
Can I do a perception check to see if
Okay.
there's movement inside the ship?
Well, you
I
use,
guess because I'm
you
close
use
to
all of your movement to be. You can't get all the way into the building to look around.
can I hear footsteps
Oh yeah,
stomp
yes,
about
you
or
could do
anything
that.
like that?
Yeah, you could do that.
No, I fall face first.
Classic.
I used the rest of my movement to stand up because you said 15, right? Did I get close enough to attack? Or no, he warped me there. So
Yeah, but he was 15 feet from you, so you were 15 feet from them.
So I used the rest of my movement to stand up.
No, he was 30 feet from the point that they were. He was 90 feet from them, so he brought you exactly to him. Yeah. So you didn't actually have to use it.
So you would have 30 feet of
Yeah.
movement.
Okay, well, I perception check.
So you
fail.
can go in there.
That one, fall face first, 50
Yeah.
feet up, and then I'll.
You can walk into it, or what?
I see Marth looking mad. I think I walk. I see Marth glaring. I think I'm gonna take a step back.
He's getting ready to end it.
Yeah.
I'll run away from the ship.
Okay.
He's getting ready to bring a body to Wollondon
And
to
then,
interrogate.
is my panther, is he close enough to any of the bodies to like finish them off, or if they're not?
It went. It could get within 10 feet of most of the fight by the end of this turn.
He's about to not be.
It'll get within 20 feet of the fight. Then I'll just wait there.
Okay. Well, on their turn, I'm almost done rolling their death saves. Which is,
Not that it matters, but
yeah.
I like rolling all the clicking.
Oh.
I cocked one.
It's so.
I did it. Oh, that's what it would have been anyway, so. Again, the total doesn't matter, but it does for me.
It's a satisfaction.
So yeah, none of them got up instantly, so I'm giving their failed saves now from this.
I would have moved so that it's hitting all their bodies. I would have let these guys move.
Oh, well then that... Well, yeah, but that would be...
If we're all sharing initiatives.
I guess, yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah. They can get out of 60 feet.
Yeah, for sure. I'll get off range.
Yeah, I don't want to get my life sucked by Marth.
You already have.
So you're in the ship, so he's just he's 60 feet from the ship, I guess?
Well, I was right next. The other guys were about to enter the ship, weren't they, or no?
They were like just to the right of the the door. So
Like, I guess
I thought
Nero's
you were-
outside. I have the dagger. I'll go inside and investigate the ship.
I'll
Okay.
run bonus action him. Yeah.
Well, your bonus action
Well,
to
I'm
him,
not
you don't
bonus
need to
action.
run.
I'm not bonus action to him. He'd bonus action to me.
Yeah, if I get in trouble.
you said bonus
inside the
action to
ship.
him, so
Because
that's
I'm also,
You did.
I'm also.
Well, him bonus action.
But you said, I'm going to bonus action
Whatever.
him.
Oh, that's not what I intended.
Yeah, I'm also untouched right now too.
I don't think it's going to matter.
I don't think so either. But
This gives all of them another failed save.
Yep. Killed quite a few of that. Okay. And then,
I'll do another perception check or investigation check
Yes.
inside the ship.
well, you don't really need to make a perception check. You see the elf at the helm of the ship, starting the ship. As your blast goes off, and a few of the Gith that are on the just laying down, just and they just like seep their energy away. They become these wrinkly bags of flesh, basically.
I see the elf. I'll say in Elvish, "Why are you with them?"
He just and then
Because I'm guessing that took all my movement to get up there or whatnot. Or
yeah, he's going to. Yeah, without answering, he's just going to disappear yet again.
What?
Yeah,
I'm surprised he didn't go further away the first time.
I know. Yeah.
well, he's also still blinded, isn't he? Or did he not?
Oh yeah. He turned to look at you like he couldn't
He
see
hears the
anything.
words.
I don't
He doesn't even know who said it. It could be another elf.
You could like see him like feeling around, grabbing onto like the helm and trying to start the ship, and then you see that gone. And then
Spooked him.
they technically get a turn before they.
Hasn't been a minute yet.
Yep.
Boom, boom.
Every 6 seconds.
You're just like a walking nuclear explosion.
Yes. I am aware. This was gonna be the Void Maw Dragon fight until you found out it was immune to necrotic damage.
Oh.
This was my plan.
would have been a waste.
Which is why I was so happy. When Silas was like, well, you see it doesn't do anything, I was like, I'm glad we found that out now.
I know, right? Alright, so 2 of them are alive after your... Oh my gosh.
To get up just to fall back down.
He got up! One of them got up!
I'm alive!
He gets up.
Still blind.
And then blasted yet again.
7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 49? No.
But all of his
42.
failed saves are back to 0. So
42 plus 21 is 63.
that's more than the one he had.
73. I'm just doing the math to see how much total I do over the...
And then as he's... Oh wait, this would be funny. Okay.
He
And then
gets back up.
Then you hit him again, and then...
Oh, I'm making sure they're
Then you hit him again.
they're done. This one's what I was getting.
Do I sense any more, like, or I guess I'll
I guess, are you investigating the whole time?
He's dead now. I was rolling to see what happens, and he's dead.
Does anyone else seem to be, like, rushing towards, or, like, in the...
They're all dead. So no, they aren't even twitching.
The ship is quiet now.
The ship seems quiet.
Okay.
I mean, it's a big ship.
I will
So-
stay by the control center, and I guess I'll somewhat stay alert, and I'll try to like alert, like stay alert and like text Will and our plan somewhat worked. We killed the majority of them. The commanders got away. We have their ship.
And I think with that, we should. That is where we're going to end the session.
Casual 316 necrotic damage.
Well, and I'd have 4 more uses if I needed it.
The thing is, every single one of those had 180 health. That was 18. Oh, I think I miscounted one because there was 19, wasn't there? There was 19.
19 GIF.
19 total GIF, 18 normal, the chieftain, the elf.
Oh, so no, I didn't miscount. Yeah. So that was insane. Was it just the
The elf and the chieftain
really?
were the 2 that disappeared.
Wow. Yeah, because
they're still blinded for 20 seconds. Dude.
yeah.
And we still have their ship.
Yes.
I'm not gonna step away from the controls until I know the ship is clear and maybe even Wolodon's here.
So yes. Well, that was ridiculous. But that was insane. I don't ever want to hear you say, "Oh, I'm just useless then." Killed 20 Kithrock.
Well, duh. It's his nature.
Alistair couldn't kill one
That's
when
his
he had
nature.
just slightly less health.
If he was fully
Just
healed.
saying.
Well,
Alistair
the
could-
difference is fight against one big thing versus a group. A group of people is where I thrive.
Yep. Yep.
Especially with Clips of Eternity spell scroll.
Yep.
I think it's another one of those so you can copy it in.
That was crazy.
It makes up for the Xanathar fight.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Martha's now on a high instead of his all-time low.
Yeah.
And then a dragon next session.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it better be. Anywho, thank you so much for watching.
It was fun.
Well, we are about to go just move a whole bunch of stuff now, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you in the new space next week. Bye.